What up, what up, what up, what up, Detroit? It's Joe Envy. I'm here with Coop with the Cam, my boy Kev, and I got D Jack and the girl Jen.
What's up, y'all? You are now listening to
The Hustle
Harder
Podcast, baby. Let's get it.
What up, though?
What's up, y'all?
Hey, what up?
You guys got it that time.
It's been a minute.
Third time's the charm, you
Been a
know.
minute, been a
I like
minute.
that might have to be the new intro for a minute.
Okay.
I like it.
Hey, I like it.
Yeah, that didn't sound bad. That didn't sound bad. We back with a new week, new show. And before we get started talking about what's going on in the world, you know, we do want to shout out all the listeners that keep coming back every week. And
Man, the downloads last time, man.
yeah, you guys are really throwing up the last one, the last episode that we did.
Appreciate.
Big Dank, Big Lift, question mark. You guys are really throwing that up, man.
Big Liv is funny as fuck.
Do you guys not be reading the titles?
I read all the time.
I listen to the most recent
You
one.
always got something to try to be like.
He do. It's some what is it? Trolling. He be
It's
trolling.
like, yeah, trolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, get
Like,
them.
it's
Hey,
quite a bit of shade in every one of the titles.
Every episode, every title.
clickbait, man, clickbait. But
Definitely.
shout out to
It
everybody in the U.S. But what amazes me is people that in other countries that tune in faithfully, not just like an accident, but faithfully. Japan, Canada, Germany, Bahrain, and even Ukraine now for the last month and a half has been rocking with us, and that amazes me. I don't know if it amazes anybody else, but it amazes the shit
That's
out of
dope.
me.
Yeah,
That somebody in Japan that's.
listening to.
I think that's just
Detroit,
about.
Detroit, when we typed in.
Yeah, that's just about the. You can't get no farther on the other
Man,
side
we
of the
keeping it
world. I
real,
don't
man.
think.
We keeping it real 100.
That's as far as it. That's
Yeah.
as far as it go.
I think Japan is like as far as you can go on that side of the world, unless you're a flat earther, then it's something else. But that's it. So for people to tune into us every week and listen to us, I never would have thought in 2022
Shout out to y'all.
that
Yeah.
people would be
That's
rocking
dope.
with us then,
Big salute.
which is nuts, man. But man, hey, I appreciate it. Keep tuning in, man. And hey, if you guys got some comments or something, you know, you can inbox me, email me. You know how to get a hold of us. It's always in the description. You know, everyone's social media. I mean, you've listened to enough episodes. Tap in, man. You got something to say or something you want to shout out? Hey, I'll do it for the loyalty. Because loyalty is everything for me. So, you know, we'll shout you out. We'll throw it in there.
Birthday shout outs, whatever.
Yeah, whatever,
Got
man.
Something going on.
Yeah. We'll turn into Fox 2 and do birthday shout outs every weekend, every week.
For sure.
Yeah. For those of you whose birthday is in February, happy birthday to you.
Yep, shout
What's
out
this,
to
what?
the Aquarius, but you know what
Aquarius.
season's about to stump in? My
What?
season.
What's coming in?
Pisces.
Pisces.
What's after
Yep.
that, though?
Aries.
You know it.
Womp womp womp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aries boy.
Y'all about the only ones I like,
I
unfortunately.
remembered that one that time. New board, new setup, but I knew that button. But speaking about loyalty, man, I know there's a lot going on right now on Instagram between 50 and Meech, newly released Meech. That's out. Big Meech, not the little one.
Not the little.
Yeah, there's just a lot going on with that.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a crazy situation. That is a
First
crazy
off,
situation. First of all,
Where do we
congratulations to Big Meech for being free.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that's a blessing. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of the insinuation behind this
A lot of
situation
allegations.
Behind him
coming
being released.
from his release. They saying, well, 50 is claiming that.
He's a rat.
And that's why he got out.
A rat by proxy, in actuality, is saying that he became friends with somebody and that person turned fed. And that person is a cooperating witness. And through that cooperation in that deal, he had stipulated that he was going to get his release. So I don't know how true for that. I haven't read the paperwork or any of that. But that's been the insinuation that they've been claiming.
And you know,
That 50's been claiming.
it's like how
Tammy Colwyn is the lady's name.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Colwyn.
or something.
I mean,
Hooked on phonics.
let's rewind it back to when he was first released. I mean, how long have you been feeling like this? Because I mean, you did a whole show about this man and his you know, everything that he's done, and now all of a
Feel
sudden
it's
he's
a
out
very
and
calculated response, like he kind of felt this.
The Rick Ross thing.
could have been
Rick Ross.
something that happened, and that like he had this up his sleeve all along to to play it this way. I feel like
If that's what he came out on, like if
like,
he
I feel
came
like
out,
this wasn't like Randall. I feel like he already had this up his sleeve to do this just in case it happened.
It could be marketing because his show is getting ready to come back on. I believe one of the Powers are coming back on, ain't they?
Another
Reagan,
another show.
and I'm excited about that. But
Well,
not to get off.
So controversy is cash.
Yeah.
So you think it's a marketing scheme?
It could be, but 50 could be petty.
50 is very
He's
petty.
very petty.
I mean, because Little Meech messaged him, sent him a text message. It was like heartfelt. He was like, look.
Yeah.
I felt bad when I read the message. Like,
Yeah.
It was like heartfelt. It was like, seriously, man, I appreciate you and everything you ever done for me.
Yeah,
I know
like-
I'm gonna be nowhere, and I'm grateful for the things you've done for me. And so this
He's stopping his
situation-
son bag like
The situation with my dad, he was just trying to get some money. Rick Ross offered some money, and he took it. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't no kind of love and no attachment to that. And, 50 just went in.
he was like
and up the screenshot of
everything
the
they
message.
said. Yeah, he was like,
Up,
what?
He was like,
What season, little nigga?
Season ain't no other season. Like,
Wow.
crazy. What
That's
kind of
crazy.
response is that?
And this been my favorite, one of them that he's done outside of the original Power. Like this one has been the most interesting to me. No, BMF has been the most interesting to me. But yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, 50 responded to them text messages like, what season?
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Like, what season are you
That's
referring
crazy.
to?
You gonna stop his son bag like nigga? And
And then just started calling Big Meech a snitch.
yeah.
Yeah, putting the rat on him. And
Yeah, putting that rat on him and like, well, you playing with people's names in a game that is not to be played with. Honestly,
He must feel like he don't hold no weight no more. Like to, it take me.
it's a lot of people coming to Meech's defense though, and it's a crazy situation. Crazy.
It is crazy, especially everyone outside of the people that's actually involved don't know really what's going on. Just on the outside looking in, I think that Rick Ross shit kind of fucked with 50 the wrong way because them two never got along, never will get along.
Exactly.
But 50 being 50, like how do you not know Ross is gonna perform this song for this man?
He owed him his life.
Like how being 50, like
And he probably looked out for
He's
him
gotta-
a lot off that song. While
not
he
even
was
looking
locked up.
out for him because I don't know if I was Rick Ross, hey, this guy's facing 30, fuck him, he's in jail. But now that he's out, you got to change your tune up a little bit because dog might not be in the streets, dog might still be on paperwork, halfway house, I don't know, but dog has still got some people that ride with him because when he was out, everyone was eating and they was eating damn good. So I'm pretty sure Rick was like, shit, it's your song, I did it for you, I'll perform it at no cost.
I'll pay you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bless you for coming home. Let me bless you.
Yeah.
I just feel like anybody learned to leave 50 Cent alone because he an internet troll. Don't be texting him, Lil Meech, because
I was gonna say that.
texting him
I'm like,
is
you
not
know,
a
50
50
Cent
is
is-
sensitive.
He's kind of like
He don't tolerate
the male
that.
Nicki Minaj.
He's never
Like,
tolerated.
Yeah.
He's
he
never
don't fuck with
tolerated
that fake
anybody.
shit. He don't fuck with that fake shit. If you fuck with my op, I'm not.
Yeah,
by
he don't do that. He
association.
don't allow no association with his ops. He don't do that.
And just based on the outside looking in, if what 50 Cent is saying is true, like looking out for him, which we all know he did, Lil Meech was not acting.
Say he got to pay for his daddy's sins.
we didn't even know where he was until
Yeah.
the show. So
He said,
Right.
what season, little nigga?
He got to pay for his daddy's sins.
Like
basically.
disrespected. Yeah,
Hell
he do.
yeah. I don't blame 50. I would too. Like, you ain't about to go
He
eat,
said you
run,
should have
send
your
this
people
chick.
in line when they came home. They should have knew, like, this is the camp. We fucking with the
Send
camp.
that up,
This is
fly
who
up.
put us back on. This is the camp. And to kind of have Rick Ross come to the show and be a feature headliner, fuck.
And they said there's some rappers pulling out of that show. So supposedly the little baby's not doing the show no more. And
They
a
don't want
couple
no
people that
smoke.
signed to 50's
50
not
Cent.
doing the show no more.
yeah,
Like this
Why
Covered
would
for
they?
all of them, and
50.
yeah.
Skilla?
It wouldn't be like
Skilla
that.
Baby?
Skilla baby.
Is Skilla signed to
Oh, I
50?
ain't know.
Well, 50's managing them.
Oh, I ain't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Management, okay.
And I don't know. Like I said, you don't know this shit's true or not, man. 50 saying the chains that Meech is wearing is little baby's chains.
I mean, Lil Meech
my
said
He's
he
a
brought
troll.
Skilla baby to
Oh my
50
God.
Cent, and
Yeah,
he gonna,
baby got BMF chains. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I ain't seen Meech in a BMF chain. Maybe I don't.
Oh, you said Big Meech got baby chains on?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
Who the fuck
He
cares?
wildin'.
I don't know.
Who the fuck cares?
He wildin'. 50.
Who the
Right.
fuck
50
cares?
Cent.
That could have been a gift. What the fuck?
Yeah,
50
50.
Cent
Fuck
care.
cares?
He's heartbroken.
I don't think
I
it.
get it, feeling betrayed in that way. I get it, but like you acting like a girl.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I mean,
He acting like a Mitch.
I feel like if it had been any other rapper showing this much love, it wouldn't even be like that. It's just the fact that it's Rick Ross. He don't fuck with that nigga. Like,
And I get it, and then I feel like that is a betrayal. Like shit, you know I
Because it
don't.
feels like Ross got one up on him.
Like like
Yeah.
nigga, I performed.
Yeah.
Nigga, these supposed to be your people.
Yeah.
I mean,
So I get it, but he's doing it in Miami.
I get
Like,
how that
who-
look.
I mean, outside of Ross, who could have done something in Miami?
he could have got Uncle Luke.
He could have did a lot of different people. for
Somebody
Miami.
that's not on oxygen, like somebody that can get out there and at least.
Did
do
you say
2 or
Uncle
3
Luke? About to
Coulda got
pass
Trick
out?
Daddy.
He could have got anybody.
He could
to
have got
do it.
Trick Daddy.
who had the
No, he
party
had to
for
get
him
off
when he
track.
came back? When he got
Coulda
out?
got
He
Young
coulda
Kodak.
got DJ Khaled.
Yeah, who
coulda
threw? Didn't he?
hosted the
They throw
party.
him a party?
If
Me.
DJ Khaled
When he got
hosted the party, any
Who threw that
artist coulda
party?
came.
Yeah, I don't think. I don't know. Khaled's
not
more of
Miami.
a brand.
He's
I don't
Miami, though.
know. He is Miami, but
So why
I don't-
would DJ Khaled host
Khaled
the
wouldn't
party
get involved
and
in
have
that,
any
though.
artist come under that umbrella?
I think maybe it's the brushing up with the BMF name.
Yeah.
That Khaled wouldn't have did it?
Yeah, because I think he's more of a brand. So I don't think.
I think Joper told him, don't do it.
I just don't. I don't know. I mean, when you got a brand, you don't want to lose no money. Shit, you don't want to lose no money. You don't want to take no L.
But
He don't want a custom Jordan sneaker to fall through because of a
definitely
party.
Joe
he couldn't
told
get none of the YNs to come do the show. Them Florida young boys, them boys is crazy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I don't
He
know,
couldn't
man.
get Kodak.
Kodak
They
is on
say-
the ground eating burgers or chicken
Listen,
wings.
that's why I say he couldn't get Kodak.
He gone.
Kanye's
He-
flying
he,
to
uh,
Florida to save Kodak.
Yeah.
And Kodak was in Atlanta.
What-
Then Kanye said he got to get down.
Yeah, he trying to find him. He in
That was a
Atlanta.
publicity stunt. Kanye ain't going no fucking where.
No, I believe.
Kanye don't-
I believe Kanye ain't trying to save him.
You don't?
I do.
Yeah, I do too.
Kanye ain't going.
I do
I
believe.
feel there was some sincerity in his
believe it's
concern.
sincerity and
In his
all
concern.
that, for sure.
Whether or not he's going to be able to do what he wants to do or claimed he wants to do, I don't know if that's
I
going to be
think
possible.
Kanye West
I
sees
don't
a little
know.
bit of him, a little crash out in Kodak
Mm-hmm.
and him, and he feels
No,
like
that's two
other
different.
I feel that.
I feel like
No,
other
I
people
agree.
ain't. He feel like other people ain't stepping up. All they care about is whatever it is that they care about. And he's
Speaking of
trying to step
Kanye, what about his wife at the fucking Grammys?
up. Being the
Naked, basically.
Fucking Grammys.
she been walking around everywhere naked. What's new?
What the
Like,
fuck is going on?
That's
what's
the first time I
new?
ever seen that shit.
The Grammys red carpet, that's a different place.
She
to be
looked
naked.
That's a whole
uncomfortable.
different ball game.
She
Yeah,
looked
that's
like
a
he was
different
like,
place
"You
to
wearing
be.
this?" And she
The old
was
people
like,
watch that one.
"She looked uncomfortable."
look at that shit.
But he like her. He like her walking around like that. She walks
her
around
fucking
everywhere like
tits.
that. So I don't think, to her and to him, she had
Yeah,
on
no,
a
that's
dress.
normal.
That ain't
I mean-
nothing. Look, that's Kanye. To
But
him,
the
that-
red carpet at the Grammys is a different story.
That's
Him, that
crazy
was a fashion
to
statement.
objectify her like that is crazy.
Yeah, but he would have never did Kim like that. I guarantee.
He would have.
Well,
She
Kim
wouldn't-
was
she
like,
wouldn't have
no,
went for it.
no, Kanye, I'm not.
She wouldn't have went for that
No.
shit.
Kim would have did it.
Again, brands.
She wouldn't have went for that shit.
She'd have been in there with her
brand
skims. What is it? Them skins.
Yeah.
She'd
That
have been
was
in there.
crazy. Like, she should just came naked.
She did, I think. She just had
can't-
some share.
No, she had
She had
a
a
sheer
sheer
dress.
dress.
It
Like a
was
sheer
made.
dress.
It
Might
was
well not even have that
designed.
on.
It was
It was
nudity.
designed for her. For it to be
accentuate
a
her
sheer
body.
dress.
He could have
with
just
nothing
put
on
some saran wrap
She
on.
should've
I mean,
just
Right.
walked naked
Right.
without nothing.
but she wanted it to be all out. Like
yeah, it was
saran
all
wrap
out.
would have covered up too much for her.
Well, it got the reaction that they expected, what they wanted. When I looked at her, she looked uncomfortable. She looked like he was like, "This what you wearing?" And she was
Yeah, it
like,
was like she was forced.
But how
Yeah.
does she feel forced when she walks around like that all the time? Like, is he?
That's
Is
the
she?
Grammys.
I ain't never.
Well,
seen that.
I only say
don't know
that-
if she did that before.
She's on.
I ain't
She's in
see her.
newspapers.
She does walk around a
She's
lot naked.
in magazines.
prior
naked.
to she walk around like that prior to being with
Yes, you can
Yeah.
look it up.
Well,
She,
Papers and
she,
magazines, but who all
No
pick
one's
up
no
newspapers
one's
and
ever
magazines?
heard of her
Prior
on
to
this
Kanye.
table prior to Kanye.
Who all
Okay.
pick up newspapers and magazines?
Never.
You know,
There's
what I'm saying?
people that-
who all
that
watch
read-
the Grammys. That's a
I
big.
did not
That's
watch
a
it.
big difference.
well,
I did watch the
That's
Grammys,
a
but
big
I
difference.
don't feel like she's embarrassed Do y'all?
No, I don't think she was embarrassed, but I don't think that was the
she's
place
a-
to do
I
it.
think she was
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Not the place to do it.
That's the type of shit they're
But-
into.
Her facial expression was like, I don't want to wear this shit.
Yeah,
I'm just here for the money.
but I don't know her life before Kanye.
Definitely. Cash the check,
I'm
please.
trying to tell you.
If he wants me to walk around naked,
I mean, because
Fine.
he made a statement that he used to pick
I
out
believe in my body.
Kim
My body
Kardashian
is
clothes. So it's like I feel
body
like he
is
doing
me.
the same with her.
My
He
body
like,
is
this is what you
90%
wearing to the Grammys. Put it on.
he like, no, baby, I want you naked, butt naked.
I know you want to be clothed,
'Cause
but
last
we
year
wearing
the-
no
I had
clothes
this
tonight.
Vision. I had this vision in my. I'm telling you.
But she was
don't
literally
know
about
what
to
that
go in
boy
there and
be
sit in
on.
these
He
people's
on a
seats,
wild
ass
mission.
naked.
Naked.
But she had on a, I guess the dress
mean,
was just sheer. But
I know Kim Kardashian was crying, laughing, like, look at this silly bitch here.
Doing the same thing he did to me, making me wear a shit that I don't want to wear.
That, you know what I'm saying? Look at this.
no,
She didn't look comfortable to me, but I don't know their backstory.
actually-
It was just
exactly.
I don't think
the
Kim
facial.
K.
No,
Kim
Kim
K's
had
been
money. Kim had money. That's two
very
different stories.
open with her body. I feel like she's been wearing shit that's, I don't know
She
the
got a
word for
porn
it.
with Ray J. Fuck.
She's
That's
on
what I'm thinking. A whole sex tape
Like-
that her
Yeah.
mama
Like
orchestrated.
Her
Like,
body been on there.
Ooh.
She's on a different wavelength though.
No, I'm talking about as far as the fashion, as far as like the attire that she wore.
Yeah.
He picked out her attire.
Speaking of Grammys, did anybody watch the Grammys?
Yeah, I did.
I wish I did. I seen who
did.
won and everything like that.
How do
Yeah,
y'all feel about
I saw
Beyonce winning the
Kendrick
country?
won a lot of awards.
Then
He
Beyonce
did.
Like five,
finally
right?
won. I seen a lot of clips on
Beyonce won the
media.
Album
best,
of the
yeah,
country
best
album.
country album of the year.
That was a
Yeah,
surprise to a lot of
She was
people.
a surprise to her when
Yeah.
I seen.
because
Shocked.
she's
That was
won
a surprise from her husband.
She was shocked.
They were saying
Surprise.
that
He paid for that.
I
That's
know,
what they
right?
said.
Surprise! I paid
Surprise.
for that. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
He knew.
Yeah, he knew
She
for
didn't
sure.
know. That was like a surprise for her, and I don't think
because
Blue
all
knew.
the hate and backlash that she was receiving like,
About dropping that
how
album.
would that be the country album of the year?
Yeah.
I think it's the way of the Grammys. Just
Becky on the way home.
I
that
think
one?
I think it's just the way of the Grammys to be
He
like
paid for that.
an F you to Beyonce. Because she hasn't won an album any of the year, has she?
Ever.
That's what
she
I'm saying.
went. She went songs.
I think it's the Grammys just playing games with them.
she went songs, but not an album.
To be
Man,
honest, yeah,
games
that's
with
a
them?
good statement.
Man, what a
bro. That's a
conspiracy,
good
bro.
statement. All them albums you done put out, now you put out a
But
country
she's had
album.
better albums than that one.
Oh, every
course.
one of her
Every one of
albums
them
was
before that.
worthy of
Yeah.
album of the year.
Yeah.
That's a statement. All
To
these
me.
albums you done put out, now you put out one country album,
And that's the
we're
that's the
gonna give
one
it to you?
It
that's
was
the one they
some-
gave.
But
That's
that's
a
just
good
a slap in the
Denzel
face to
with
everybody
Training
else
Day.
that
Yeah.
really
That's
worked
big doing
hard,
country
that's been
music.
doing
Training
country
Day.
music.
That's
Give
a
it
good
to somebody that's actually
And
a
Halle
country
Berry with
artist.
Monsters Ball.
Damn, I didn't even think of that. That's crazy.
Damn,
That was crazy right there.
Well,
fucking deep.
I think shit like that happens because she should have been one album of the year. I said before the Grammys, I told Jen like they're gonna give her album of the year for this country album just as a fu to her.
And the crazy part, she was never blackballed for some shit. So why she never won is the good question.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
yeah, I don't know
like
why
Chris
that. Why
Brown-
none of her other
Chris
albums
Brown
ever.
probably won one.
I mean, wouldn't y'all consider her like?
What about that?
I
How
don't
y'all
want to
feel
say
about
this
that?
because I feel like this is not. But performance wise, song wise, like she's like the Michael Jackson of our. It was that too
far as
much?
having-
On the influence, I mean,
They
I
said
would
it about
just-
Chris
I would
Brown.
just
They
try
said it
to
about
say
Chris
a
Brown.
female
Being
artist.
a performer and
I would say a
That's a
female
reach?
artist.
That's a little reach.
A
That's
female
a
artist.
reach. The music that Beyonce.
I don't think it's
you
a
have
reach.
to
I
be a
think
fan.
I get what she's saying. She just
To
is
her-
impactful.
to her
All her
fan base.
music
got it.
is
Her fan base,
impactful
her
and
fan base feel like that. Michael Jackson, he impacted culture. He impacted a whole continent.
I feel like she
was
impacts
different.
I
a
think
lot
she
of
doing
different.
similar things.
Yeah,
You
she's
ever
got
seen
every
the concerts
background.
Michael Jackson did.
Back in the
I
day,
mean, no, not
You hear
back
me?
in his day.
You ever
No,
seen the concerts?
I haven't. But just
The
like
only ever comparison ever was DMX rocking a concert. They said
bro,
that
you going
magnitude of
way
music.
back, bro. You
What?
taking
Listen,
it
Not
way
even the way back. You
Listen
just
to
stretched
me.
it a little
You-
bit right there.
yeah,
I
don't-
promise you, ain't nobody
stretched
ever
it.
rocked a crowd
I'm a-
that
yeah, but-
magnitude.
There's a lot of rock bands that do.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, okay, yes.
I just feel like
That I've seen.
her performing
back.
her as a performer outside of Chris Brown.
That's ex DMX out.
I feel like I even feel like she's better than Chris Brown
As far as what?
as
As
far
an
as
artist,
performing, as far as an artist. I mean,
I can't go there.
See,
that's a
Beyonce got
different bag.
I
biased.
love
listening.
Chris Brown.
I don't know.
but
I put them in two. I can't
Beyonce
compare
got
them. They
you
in
can't
two
compare
different.
them. They both R&B.
Beyonce got
They both
like a lot of
dance.
They
females
both
behind her.
dance. she's been in the game since Destiny. Like we've loved her since Destiny Child. Like she's been doing this for so long, and she's done nothing but perfect her craft year after year
it's
after
hard
year.
for me to compare.
A man and a woman.
They do have similar.
It's hard to compare a man and a woman.
I said I don't like to do it. I don't think it's.
I'm not even looking at it from that standpoint. I'm just looking at it
the
as
talent.
an artist.
They got
the
similar
talent,
talents. I see what you're saying.
I feel like he's up there with him, and I don't.
So hold on, John. You're saying what now?
I said I do not think she's more talented than Chris Brown.
You think they're equal?
I think Chris Brown is
more talented than her.
I don't like her.
I'm not saying I love Beyonce, and I do think she's super talented.
Press the conspiracy button on this one.
I think they stepping stairs. I think it's like one level.
You compare? Are you comparing catalogs or performance wise? Like, what are you basing your you know?
And I guess everybody's gonna base it off their preference.
It's subjective. Coop, what do you say?
Yeah, I love Beyonce.
Yeah.
But
I just was wondering what.
Coop, what's
I said
your opinion?
I think Chris Brown and Beyonce. I see what she's saying, but I think they like stairs. Like Chris Brown will drop something. It's like they stairs. They leveling up. It's like they had a moments. They have their moments. Cause when she dropped that country album, I stopped listening to Beyonce.
Yeah, I did too. I didn't really listen
and went
to that
back to
country
listen to Chris Brown dropping that residual album. You know, like so they stepping stairs. Chris Brown be doing good, then he fall off. Then I feel like they go back and forth. If we want to compare,
I feel like Chris Brown fell off one time. And that's when he had that shit with Rihanna.
Chris Brown doing that type of level shit without
I feel like Chris Brown only fell off one time, and that's when he had that Rihanna situation.
Her, no matter what.
When else did he
Chris
fall
Brown
off?
doing that without that type of fan base. You know,
I guess I.
When did Chris Brown fall off other than with the Rihanna shit?
As far as not making nothing, not dropping shit, like
always dropping shit. Always.
I'm not
So,
saying
hold on.
they didn't.
Hold on.
Always.
Go ahead.
Okay. So what are we saying? Chris Brown fell off.
I'm asking. She said he fell off.
I don't think he fell off.
I'm saying
setback he had
setback.
the Rihanna shit.
Okay, yeah, but outside of that though, as far as superstardom goes, like superstar, Chris Brown and Beyonce is equal?
No,
Beyonce's over him.
I feel like she's more of a superstar, but I said I feel he's more talented.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
What?
She got the Beehive. That's like
Fuck the beehive. Fuck the beehive, bro. Fuck the beehive. I don't even.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first.
Without that, Chris Brown's a landslide.
I'm not a wild.
Without that,
none of
Chris
that
Brown's
shit.
a landslide winner.
So you think just this certain audience is like propping her up?
Listen to me. I got a cousin that paid $700 for a ticket
Yeah.
to go to this crazy shit.
Yeah.
But
Who?
listen.
For the Beehive
Who,
shit.
So hold on, Kev. Hold on, Kev. I'm glad that
This
you mentioned
shit is
that.
crazy.
I would too if I had it, but if I
But-
ain't got it like
But hold
that.
on, I'm glad that you brought that up, because I seen a lady post online that said she was 79,000 in line.
Yeah.
The Beehive.
Yeah.
For Beyonce.
To get the ticket.
She was 79,000
For Beyonce.
In line.
in line.
In the line to get a ticket.
To buy one.
To buy
To buy
a ticket.
one.
Just to be able to buy one.
Yes.
Yes.
On a pre-sale.
On a
She was the
pre-sale.
newest bee. She was the newest bee to be born.
But I'm just saying though, like,
Newest Bumblebee.
when has Chris Brown ever had
I've
79,000?
never said he said.
don't got-
I said she's definitely way.
He don't got
You
a,
said he said he's more talented.
Yeah.
he don't have a loyal
And I'm
fan
just trying
base
to
like
figure
her. No.
out in
No,
what
don't have a
area
bigger-
of
But you-
talent the moonwalk. I love Chris Brown. I love his dancing, but
But when I
what the
say
fuck
fell
is he
off, I
more
mean
talented
like he
with?
probably was dropping shit, but it wasn't. He didn't drop some shit that we wasn't talking about. I personally, that me.
What single has he ever dropped that nobody?
So every you like every
That
Chris
little
Brown
purple
song.
CD
I wanna
was
say which
fire.
one
I don't even
single-
know the name of
I
it,
don't-
but that CD was
The songs that I don't know the name
whole
of,
CD
shit.
was
He
fire.
got
That's what I'm
songs
saying,
that I didn't
purple
listen
CD
to.
was fire. I don't even know the name.
About
That's the one that's
all-
playing now.
Every
What's it
album,
called?
I know
Incognito?
damn near
Yeah,
every song
Yeah, there you
on
go.
Beyonce's albums. Like I fuck
One
with
before that
Beyonce.
was crazy.
I believe it.
They all his
Beyonce got
singles
some
hit.
shit, too.
He don't have one single that was a dud.
Beyonce got some shit too, but
Name
her
a single that
fan
Chris
base.
Brown
The ones I don't know the
But
name
how many of his
of.
songs are hits?
All
All
of
of them,
them.
not
No,
all
that's
of
what
them
I'm
on his
saying.
album.
So you can
one-
listen to
no,
all
I'm
his
saying-
albums without
So you
skipping
saying all
nothing.
Beyonce's are hits?
Mostly all her songs are
All
on
the
the
songs
top,
he dropped,
top
he
of the
hit.
charts on
her
her
fan
Songs he
albums.
dropped, he at the top
Her
of the
fan
charts.
I'm looking at his 11-11.
All the songs he dropped,
I'm
he on
looking
the
at
top
his.
of the charts.
We only know the ones that they play on the radio. When it comes to Beyonce, they damn near.
Y'all know the ones that don't play on the radio. I don't.
No, listen.
Exactly.
This is where I say they go back and forth because there's times where
So-
I don't listen to shit Beyonce just dropped and go back and go listen to Chris Brown. I go back and forth because sometimes.
What Chris Brown song do you guys know that's not on the radio?
Right.
I know plenty.
Which one?
I'm waiting.
So, Back to Life. So, first of all, this is a CD he's talking about, Incognito. That whole fucking CD is fucking banging. And then he's got this song called Okay that I play all the time. And he got this song called
Get him, bro.
Wobble With It with Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne.
Wobble with it.
What's his name? Joyner Lucas.
Okay.
He's got this other song.
That Indigo, you talking about that Indigo CD? It's
Just on Indigo, he dropped. That's 42 songs.
42 songs.
42 songs. Don't know.
And
why
Two bangers?
I don't know.
No.
You can listen to all of them all the way
No,
through.
hell no.
42 songs on
No,
that CD.
there is. I'm
It's
looking
a
at
double
it.
disc. It's a double disc.
42.
It was a double disc.
Yeah,
It was a double disc.
and all
Who
42
does
of them
that?
was
And you can
Drake.
listen to
Drake did it.
You can listen to it.
Drake did
You
it.
can listen to it.
in like
rare.
16,
I never
20.
That's how much he
I
working.
never heard him.
And listen to the album before it got 20 or 30 something. Because you don't listen to Chris Brown, but you listen to Beyonce.
Right. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. It's a matter of
2015, you were still
perception.
getting
I listen to
albums
Chris
kinda
Brown. That's
sorta.
what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's why I'm telling you. I'm not really arguing against you. I'm saying it's the same. We
Okay,
saying the
run it,
same
run it.
thing.
See if it can run it.
Well,
run it.
I think the problem with Chris Brown is he just gets looped into the Michael Jackson thing.
and that's why.
And they try to
people
put them
are-
on the same level. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
He a dancing ass nigga. He's
He
a
is.
dancing
He
motherfucker.
is, and he's.
But that's not his fault that people want to drag him into that
no.
conversation.
I'm
He
saying
never
that's-
said that.
No. I know
He
that.
always paid his homage.
No, I know that. I'm just saying I think that's a lot of his problem when people think of Chris Brown. They're like, oh, that's a Michael Jackson.
So now they looking for Michael Jackson when he come
And then
out.
people from our generation be like, oh, that's Usher.
Yeah. Yep. I've heard
Like,
that.
we've seen that with Usher.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he got the Usher and the Mike.
I don't know.
I'm still looking for a song.
He is on.
I ain't
an
never put him
album.
as Usher.
He is on.
Yeah, he is on way.
on.
He didn't ride no Usher wave. Usher was on a different kind of.
Like I said, Beyonce and Chris Brown is back and forth for me. It's albums or songs that Beyonce
Chris
just dropped.
Brown-
and I'm
Chris
like,
Brown
what
was
the
way
hell?
more hip hop, and Usher was way more pop and R&B.
Chris Brown
I did
win
not
a
like
Grammy.
Renaissance by Beyonce.
Right.
I did not listen to that album.
I listened to.
Did he win a
all
Grammy
of it,
before the Rihanna
except for this
shit?
last one, this country one.
I don't know. I know he won one
Did he win
a couple
Grammy
weeks ago.
for the,
And I
Rihanna
love
shit?
Beyonce since
Maybe
Destiny's
a
Child.
BET
So like,
award.
we go way back when it comes to
Well, no, he
her.
was
But he
just
fought,
so
he
young.
won one now though. He won one. Now.
Yeah, he just won one. He wasn't there to accept it, but he just won.
But he should have won plenty of them before this one.
Oh yeah,
I don't know about that.
Bro,
yeah.
Oh, it say he won his for his 11/11 album, which was released in 2024. He won that.
He won
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
He
that's
won
won
the
a-
album.
Yep, he
the
won
one he
the
just won. Yeah, the one he just
best R&B album.
Did he win one before
Because he
that?
made good music. I'm
And the
telling you,
only
he's
song
very
I heard off
talented.
this fucking album is Residuals.
One,
That's what I said, because you don't listen to him, though.
one thing
And
I
Like, I've only heard the song
the
off.
artist that he is, as big as he is, he should have more hits.
He's been nominated for
That's
24.
your
He's won
opinion.
2.
So what's your opinion on it?
He has
Listen,
it.
what's
I
your
keep
opinion
saying
on
that.
it? Because
one thing I can say
I get
about
what you're saying, though.
one thing I can say about
Joe.
Chris Brown though, all the artists that I hear in interviews that talk about Chris Brown, they said he is a hardworking dude and he just wants to live in the studio. They a lot of people that do songs with him say that once they finish that song, he's ready to do
and
another
I
song
love
with
that
him.
for him. I love that for him.
So that's one thing I can say about
I
Chris
love
Brown.
that for him. But to go into a studio and your whole album, every album, just to catch all different type of audiences, and you not winning the award that you deserve, like that's how we get back to Beyonce.
Chris
because
Brown is a little blackballed though over something that happened.
Yeah,
Years
that's
ago.
what I said.
Super.
Yeah.
Not little. Super.
Yeah, so he is a little
Okay.
frowned upon.
A lot of
I
things
don't
and a
find-
lot of
I don't find someone that
opportunities
has
that
something
man,
that's
He
gonna
just
catch me.
haven't.
a lot of
yeah.
opportunities that man would have had if that would have never have
They
happened.
just kicked him out of what? Last year's All-Star game?
They
they
did
rescinded
what?
his-
Yeah, the invitation.
Yeah.
And how long ago was that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
that's
So
fucked up.
that shit's heavy over there. They
understand.
doing that
I
black man
understand.
bad for that shit.
I understand that.
I understand that, but for me personally, that's not why I don't listen to him. I don't even.
No, I'm just saying.
We
like,
never
you-
said that's the right.
I know.
I'm just saying that the music that he's
But
put
yeah,
out, I just feel like it should be some songs on the radio that we can hear besides, like, I love residuals, but I would like to hear some more of his songs to say, yeah, he's right there. Like who said that he's right up there with.
I can't tell
Neck and
you
neck
the
with
Beyonce
Beyonce.
song that's on her albums. That's
If I name-
But you do have
Yeah,
to
so it's
listen.
the audience. It's
But
off this album she just dropped.
No, fuck
See,
that.
that's what you trying to say
No,
about
no,
Chris
no,
Brown.
because like
That's exactly what you just
no,
said about
listen,
Chris
we
Brown.
all agreed that shit.
You have to listen to
was
somebody
not-
too, though.
to
You
yeah.
can't just listen to the single and then that be your judge.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling
yeah.
you. Like,
I
that's
didn't
why I'm not
listen to
just.
any of her country album, but the song that she performed at whatever halftime show.
And you
that
still feel
everybody
the
And you
sang.
know what?
Yeah.
You know what?
Run
What's
it,
that?
Run it,
Smoke rises.
run it, run it.
You-
Fire rises.
You know, everyone talks shit about that Cowboy Carter album, and there's 9,000 people waiting in line to buy tickets to go see this tour.
But they're not just going for that though. They want to hear the same song.
And that
over
leads
and
back
over.
to Kevin's initial
They want to see the
insinuation.
performance. They want to hear the storyline behind it.
I tell you what.
they are waiting.
Instead of having Chris Brown's audience, I would rather have for the Hustle Harder podcast the loyal
Press
79,000
that button.
that's fucking waiting
Press
in
that
line
button,
for a
bro.
pre-sale
Thank you, sis. Thank you.
than have a fucking.
One more time.
I'll take the 79,000. If you're gonna wait in line that long for fucking Ticketmaster,
Listen.
and these tickets are $1,700 for one before fees,
Easy.
Now,
before
I do-
fees, before Ticketmaster even puts their tax
Yeah.
on there, $1,600, not floor seats either.
That's what she wants.
Now, if you say Taylor Swift and Chris Brown as big as Taylor Swift is, I'm saying Chris Brown. I'm not saying
That's because
Taylor
you
Swift.
prefer.
That's because you prefer Chris
It's
Brown
just
over.
the preference. That's why you just proved my whole point.
I just don't listen to.
I listen to Taylor
Taylor.
Swift, and I still wouldn't.
I haven't listened to her
You
since
want to
that.
put him over
When
Taylor?
you're
This is not a-
16,
This is not a Taylor Swift table.
somebody tell me
Exactly. Like
It stares
it's
to that too.
some
'Cause
that
I love Taylor.
we can find
It
some
stares.
people that would come in here and cuss us out.
Okay, so to prove that we're not a Taylor Swift thing, if Beyonce didn't win Country Album of the Year, who should have won Country Album
I
of the
said
Year?
Shabuzi, but I only listen to that one song.
Exactly.
Outside of the one song everyone's
Some
heard,
Nobody's
they just
ever
don't know
heard.
that's him. That's what I'm saying. Like
That's
we
what
don't
I'm
know another
saying.
country album.
That's what I just proved. Is my same point.
What's his
back to
name?
Reba.
Jelly Roll. I like Jelly Roll, but I don't.
And
Yeah.
how do you know him?
Gave it back to Reba.
I've been listening to Jelly Roll.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I
'Cause
got.
I sure was gonna say you know him through
Through-
Eminem, which is just a Detroit.
I didn't know he was
got a
connected to
Detroit rub.
Eminem.
Eminem finally gave him a little rub.
No, I
So-
watched his interview. I watched his interview on something I was on Insta, something
Did you?
on Instagram. But no, I didn't know.
Actually, there's a couple Jelly Roll songs I fuck with.
Yeah, he got some good songs. He definitely is a good performer as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So I do. Fuck
I like
with
his
him.
voice though. Yeah.
And speaking of all that, I don't know where I was taking that to because that fucking Beyonce Chris
You said
Brown.
who would have won, and
The
Nah,
debate is just
yeah.
it's just like it's just not.
like a lot of
not-
bias
It's a
in the room.
non-debate.
because
It's not even a bias. It's just like I'm acknowledging.
it's a
it.
preference thing too. Like
Yeah,
She
I
don't-
think I don't know. Performance wise, I think they're both. Beyonce does a lot of crazy shit in heels.
Man.
yeah,
Exactly.
They
She's
both
strong. She
talented.
work hard.
They are
They
both
both
talented.
work hard.
they both talented.
So I'm not diminishing anything. I'm just saying.
I'm not diminishing it either, but I'm just saying when it comes to performance and catalog, I feel like it's Beyonce.
And I just don't.
But that
Chris
could
Brown's
just,
got a hella
and I could-
catalog.
That's
and
what I'm
not
just saying.
gonna
I just don't
say
feel the
that
same
maybe
way.
I'm not being biased because it
You
could be
are.
a girl thing. It could just be what she talks about in her music that, I don't know. Chris Brown, I'm not with, he's singing for 16-year-old girls. I don't even know why a man's even really like, unless they hugged up, booed up. I'm a grown woman now. He's catching teenagers now, and
Wow.
Let's not put that on that
Beyonce's
man.
Wow.
is
She done
for
turned into
everybody.
Kendrick Lamar.
Pal, just about to say,
She
Pal now?
done turned into Kendrick Lamar.
I'm sorry. I don't. Y'all know if we talk on off air, We can agree to disagree.
Yeah, we're not gonna agree.
It's okay.
But we can change it over to the speaking of 16-year-olds.
Speaking of Kendrick.
Speaking of Kendrick, Drake.
Before we get there though, he did win 5, 6 Grammys the other day?
5, yeah, I think
5 Grammys.
Off of Not Like Us. And before we talk about what everyone's talking about, we said before that Not Like Us is just in rare fucking air, bro. Like that shit is just by itself. Like it
A
is
machine.
Yeah.
I told y'all it's timeless.
And now like we said before, there's not too many hip hop songs
Nothing.
They get that magnitude.
that
you
get
say?
to that. You know, I was thinking about it again. I know we talked about it before on the show. I don't know what the fuck we mentioned on
Are
the
we
show.
hypnotized everybody?
But
No, we're not hypnotized.
About what?
No, we're not hypnotized.
no, I'm just
But I
saying
think,
the way
like-
that song has the world.
Yeah.
No, it's just the magnitude of it.
I
Like,
think MC Hammer is the only thing that I can think
touch
of.
this?
Yeah, that
pretty
crossed
much like
over
that, yeah, like,
to the white side.
like that's the only thing that you can really measure up to that. Like, can't touch this.
Nothing else
You're
is
not
really
like that.
nothing's
that?
really come pops
Ain't nothing
to
like
mind
us. Like, you can play
that crossed over like
in
that.
sports. You can play that in competition. You can play that in.
I see people wearing
Anything.
fucking fake knockoff. Which I don't know.
But
Maybe
what
selling
about
merch or not.
somebody just pointed out on the podcast, T-Pain and was it DJ Khaled?
Never.
Win. All I
Never.
do is win.
Never.
They play that at games.
Yeah, but it never.
It ain't
crossed
that
over
impactful.
To white people knows what that shit is.
Apple
You don't
bottom
think so?
jeans.
Apple bottom. You don't think
boots with
T-Pain?
fur.
I think T-Pain.
No,
I think
I
T-Pain.
think that-
those was all club hits, but
No, I'm talking about impactful, like
no
white people in
no
the rocking.
fucking way in the world.
Shots,
Hell
Little
no.
John.
Shot. Yeah.
Those are
Turn
all-
down for what?
Those are all club
Yeah.
bangers, and white people heard them in the club.
And they
But
singing
white people
them.
couldn't
They
tell you who the
singing
fuck
And
them.
they
they
is.
singing them.
Especially in Vegas. Okay.
White people used to sing fucking Bone Crusher in the fucking club.
Nah, I don't know about
Stop
that.
it, Cal.
I don't know
Our
about
people.
that. You
You're fake news.
No,
You
they
are
used to
right.
sing-
Where's
they
the
used to
fake
hit
news?
that back in the club.
Nah.
You are fake news.
To cross over to the magnitude to Not Like Us, none of them songs have.
Trying to think of.
Nah.
None of the only one that I can
All
really
I do
think
is
of
win.
is
You had,
MC Hammer.
you
Don't
had to go pull out some.
Hammer blew up off
You
of
had
that
to pull
fucking
out
shit because
It's
it crossed him over.
it's been
You got to
after
think any crazy.
MC.
Pull out
It's
some
been
Wu-Tang.
after MC.
Like Wu-Tang
for sure.
crossed over for everybody.
I'm gonna think of something. Give me a minute.
Yeah, but nothing that they did put them. Nothing they did put. They never had a hit like
I think
that,
T-Pain.
ever.
Of course not. Of course not.
That's crossed over on that side worldwide, to where you see shirts and shit like
Spinning.
that.
The
That's
one
not
I was
like
gonna
us.
name is just like I can't.
Go ahead. I
name
want to
it.
hear you name it
You had to
because
put, like,
I
Michael
was thinking
Jackson.
of something else too. And
It's a throwback ass song though.
What is it? That crossed over.
Ice Ice Baby.
Oh yeah.
But that's
You know, see,
Yeah.
you gotta admit it. You gotta admit it. It's killing it.
But
It's
I think it was
killing it.
before. That was before MC Hammer, though, right?
Yeah, I think.
I think that was a little bit before.
Yeah.
I don't know. I couldn't
No,
say.
MC before him.
No, I don't know. That's
Maybe
around the
same
same
time.
time. That's around the same time. They're doing the same
He
kind of
was
dance
white, though.
moves.
Ice Ice Baby came
But
out.
no, you just said it. You said a hip hop
no,
song across
I'll give you
over.
that. I'll give you that. I'll give you that one. So we're able to know. We're able to name two.
Ice Ice Baby came out.
I
92,
can.
I would've
I'll
said.
give you. I'm a thinker. I'm a thinker. I'm gonna come
Yeah,
up with something else.
they both came out in 1990.
Both of
There
them?
you go.
They say
I might look at the exact
So,
date though.
so this is not something that happens often. This is not something that happens often.
January
he
13th.
did something with this.
Uh,
But before we get off of the halftime show,
But
we didn't even
got
talk
it.
about it. We didn't even get into that. Yeah, we didn't even crack into that.
No.
We was breaking the ice.
Yeah, I was breaking the ice.
My
I'm just
bad.
saying, like this song is really.
Ice Baby came out after, but they came out the same year. Ice Baby came out after.
I'll give you that
MC
one.
Hammer.
I'll give you that one. I'll give you that. But I think more of that was just based on he was a white rapper.
Crazy though.
But
No,
I'll give
it's
you that.
still a catchy ass song.
Yeah, I heard you. I heard you playing it when you pulled up earlier.
Yeah, I was on that.
All
Boy.
right. I took the trash out. And I'm like, what is? I hear vanilla. Is that vanilla ice? that I hear? And then after he played that one,
You
he
know why I
played,
get parts in my hair now?
No, after he played that one, after he played that vanilla ice song, he played the other song. Yeah, he played Go Turtle Go.
Ninja,
know, that's my shit right
rap,
there. Yeah.
ninja, rap.
Okay, y'all old as hell. What the fuck is
Boy,
that?
go ninja, go.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go.
But yeah, that song.
Say you 80s baby without saying you 80s
Yeah.
baby.
That song is just it. It's just is what the fuck it is, man.
All right,
No, I'm
speaking
gonna
of
think of another
songs,
one. I'm
But
gonna think of another one.
as you think, we'll get into what
I
everyone's
know
talking
what. I know
about.
what.
Go ahead. What is it?
It's hard to think on that one.
What's that song? It takes two to make a thing go right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
fuck you
I
up
don't
with
think
that.
so. I don't think. No.
I don't know.
No,
I don't think so
that was a
Hell yeah,
crossover.
it did.
I don't think that was a crossover.
Hell yeah, it did.
My bad.
Yeah, I don't think that's not it, bro.
No.
I'll give you the Vanilla Ice one. That one I can't give you.
Yeah, I can't get.
I can't give you that
that
one.
one there. That one there.
I'm trying to see.
This
it
board
goes
picks
through
up
the
fucking
way it go
everything
right.
crystal clear.
You hear it?
Yeah, like it just picks up fucking
Way
everything.
over here.
Oh, I could throw.
Way
I could throw some LL Cool J at you.
That bitch nice.
I don't think so,
Nah.
bro.
Mama said knock you out.
Nah.
That almost did.
No.
Mama said knock you out.
If that came on, if that came on, maybe 2-3 white people might have been rocking, but nah.
You sound crazy.
Nah.
I don't think it took over.
Everybody in
Not like
America.
that.
Everybody in America was singing that. Mama said knock you out. Huh.
What about
We
my
was a
man
kid. We was kids singing
Hey,
this.
listen,
Stop it.
I'll give you that one. When did that fucking
What
song
about
come out? It's just not something that happens often.
What about
Yeah.
Supersonic?
It don't happen often.
What?
What about
Okay, now y'all
Supersonic?
going old.
Yeah, it's all
That came out
80
in
shit. We
85,
dropping 80,
yeah.
90 shit. He said new shit. He wants
Y'all
some
really
new shit.
just proved his point, but I disagree
No.
because I think
Hold on,
T-Pain
what? I'ma
came
think of some new-
and dropped
I'ma think-
some.
I'ma think some newer
T-Pain,
shit.
I think so.
I'm gonna do some newer shit.
Definitely. I'm
Well,
about
shit, hold on.
T-Pain when y'all leave here, cause yeah.
Mama said knock you out is 90s.
90s.
No.
Ain't no way.
No way.
What's the
It
juvenile
gotta be
song?
85.
What's the juvenile song?
Back that ass up?
Yeah,
No.
That
yes.
came out 99,
Yes.
2000.
yeah.
I think y'all
Those was
hit it
hit-
already.
those was
y'all hit
hits.
the ones that
Those
that,
was hits, but they didn't cross over.
Mama
like,
said knock you out
not
came
like
out
us.
September 1990.
You have a better chance with Bling Bling over that. one.
No,
Oh
hell
my God,
Come
Kev.
over that.
No.
What he said.
Kev.
Hell
Coming
no.
over that. What John just said.
Oh,
Hell
okay.
no.
Going across it
Okay.
over.
No, that
Now y'all just.
I can hear some
Reaching.
Europeans
You
saying
reaching,
Bling
no.
Bling over
No.
Shake That Ass.
Bling.
Hell no, back that ass up.
Back that
all
ass
the-
up.
Oh, that was a hit.
back
That's a
then.
banger
Back
whenever
That
you
Ass Up is
play
not
that.
a
Talk about
crossover
crossing
though.
over.
Yeah.
It's not a crossover.
It's not. It's still. It's in its own
Back
lane.
that
It ain't
Back That Ass
crossover.
Up.
Yeah. I
But
said
all
Bling
white
Bling,
people
I
know
would
it.
put that over
All
that.
the white people
I don't
know
think
it.
so.
The white
I would
people
Yeah.
hear
know.
European.
Yeah.
I hear a European saying, Bling Bling,
Yeah.
mate.
Maybe like
No,
Versus, check my bling out, mate.
But to
Versus, back that ass up, mate.
no.
You know what I'm saying? I hear that more.
You will see
Why would you add
some
this
girls
accent, bro?
in Europe dancing to back that ass up before you see them dancing to bling bling. Get the fuck out of here.
Bro, I'm saying I would hear them saying that.
No,
versus
what?
I hear them saying back that ass.
Nobody says just back that ass up.
but to get to the topic at hand, and we can all
Go
we can
back to the,
all hear each other. We'll do one by one on what we thought of the halftime show. Who wants to go first? I guess I can start with my left.
Right.
yeah, go ahead, bet.
No, you. I said my left, not me.
Go ahead, bet.
Oh, Rihanna, I'll go with my right then.
Yeah, go there.
cut to the right.
What do you think of the show?
I really appreciated the show. I was surprised that he performed Not Like Us. I read all the little conspiracies and what they, the little backstories of what they thought, the message behind the performance.
Yeah.
I understood the message and I read it. I seen it. I really appreciated it.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah.
I like the Kendrick concert and then the football game they have to afterwards in between and stuff.
Big Time. What you think of the show? What'd you think of the show?
I thought that he had a dynamic performance. I think I loved everything about it except for the bell bottoms, and he did a great delivery. What I think he could have incorporated some other songs that I might have looked for.
I wanted DNA. I wanted him to perform DNA.
Kev, hold on, babe.
My bad.
Yeah, Kev. Kev, what are you? What'd you think of the show, the halftime show?
I mean, it was cool. He could have, like bro said, he could have chose better songs out of his catalog. He got a way better catalog out of them songs he picked.
Yeah.
I like he incorporated Samuel on that shit for the
As
It
Uncle
was
Sam.
dynamic.
Uncle
It was very
Sam.
dynamic.
Yeah,
It was
I
dynamic.
like that. That was a big statement right there.
Yeah.
Being that Sam went through the struggles, you know what I'm saying, for all of us and shit, and he telling him what to do, like what
they
America
don't want you to do.
Exactly. That was a big statement in
Yeah.
itself. Like
I
that went
like
over a
that.
lot of people's heads.
Did,
I like
did you
it.
see the kind of graphic where it was like a PlayStation controller and they in a prison yard in the middle of that?
Yeah.
Babe, what'd you think of it?
I thought it was awesome. I like this catalog. I think he went back. He did the Be Humble. What else? He did another old song. Yeah.
I gotta look it up, y'all know.
And I think it gave
get the track list
opportunity to
because
highlight,
I want to overtake because I don't remember him.
I'm about to pull it up for y'all.
to highlight his new album.
Don't Kill My
which
Vibe.
A lot of his
Pull up the
songs.
track list he did, and then pull up his
I
catalog.
would have liked to hear him. Don't Kill My Vibe.
That's what I'm saying. Pull up his catalog next to that. Let's compare what he could play.
I think that he gave a chance for people to highlight his newer music, and I think that there's a lot of hits on there, a lot of bangers. I won't say hits.
I think he
They're gonna be
showcased his
necessarily
new
hits.
music.
Yeah,
He showcased his new music.
and
I
I've been
think
listening
it
to the
wasn't
album,
about the
and I fuck with it.
it's been times where people on the Super Bowl they share the stage a lot with
With
other artists, and he wasn't one person who did that. So
Yeah.
that's just was his choice.
Yeah.
Because the artists they pay for their own show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And so-
I've always heard that.
It's all respect to what he chose to do with his own.
He did it
His
way.
own spotlight. He did
his
what he
way.
wanted to do. So
He did it his way.
Yeah.
much respect to that.
Now, do
Right
you?
way.
I feel like if he would have incorporated some other artists and did some of his other songs that are very popular, it would have been a greater show. I didn't say it was not a great show. It would have been a great
So
show.
the 12 songs that he performed was GNX preview song, Squabble Up,
Never heard that.
Humble, DNA, Euphoria, Man at the Garden, Peekaboo, Not Like Us, Luther, All the Stars, Not Like Us. Oh, the Not Like Us Pump Fake, and then the Not Like Us, and then the
I
TBR.
loved all the pump faking.
What was you about to say?
Do we think that it had the meaning that the internet's saying? Like, do you think that was that's what his intentions was?
To Pump Fake?
No,
Oh.
to like the set
all
was
the
a prison yard.
symbolism and all
Yeah,
that stuff.
yeah.
All the symbol.
Yeah.
I think the symbolism was there. And it
Before
was-
that, how you feel, bro?
Because he said something about it being bigger than just
I thought it was a good show.
bigger than this. It's
Yeah.
bigger
yeah, it
than
was
us.
pretty entertaining to me. I wasn't complaining.
I wasn't
about it.
expecting an Usher show because that's not.
No, of course not.
Who he
He's not a
is.
performer.
Yeah.
But it was a good
so-
show.
Yeah, and
It was
I
a good
think
show.
he was
Can
moving
we get into
around.
conspiracies now?
I
And
think
I
people.
wanted to, I just said, like I said, it could have been better to me if he didn't incorporate it.
I don't know if
Some of his other
everybody
hits
expected him to get so deep about it.
Yeah.
Like
Right,
a lot
right.
of the
That's what
people
I'm
in the
saying.
audience.
It's very deep.
They were looking for Not Like Us, and that was the fuck it. They
Yeah.
wasn't looking for all that other shit.
All the messages, yeah.
No, they was looking for
that-
not like this.
Yeah.
Some of the other hits that he got with.
But he did it for the people. He did it for the culture. I think that it was a
He
smart
did
move.
his art, which was his choice. That was his right. He paid for it. So whatever.
What about Serena crib walking?
I
Don't
think
come
that
for
was
my
cute.
girl.
No, I
That's
felt
cute.
it. I was doing it with her.
come for
I
my
crib
So
walk right
fucking
with her. I
happy.
was
He
in.
loves seeing
Don't
her.
I know.
for
I know.
my
He
girl.
no. I was
You gotta
right.
remember
I was
she from
standing up with her.
Compton, So she gonna be right with the bullshit.
Yeah. And you know she had her
that's all right.
little.
She hit that shit up like.
She's catching bad, but she always catches bad publicity.
Yeah,
She's
when she did
catching-
that crib walk, they was talking stuff about it.
It's like, how can she be pro-black and she's dating a white man? But
They
That's
also
neither here nor
said
there.
that her.
Then they started talking about the history of the crib walk and how she prevalent it.
Yeah,
Then
they
they
tried
said
to
like
dig.
her sister was killed or something.
she was.
Drive by. She was killed from
Yeah.
drive by.
Who?
Her
by
sister.
Crips.
Her oldest sister.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Wow.
In the drive by.
What about her dating Drake? What about that?
That was a little.
No,
shade.
she was.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a
they
thing.
were a thing.
If you listen,
How
to
have you never heard that?
in the morning, that his stuff that he was talking about, he's gonna go ride a horse. Maybe that girl that if you go back and
Drake
listen to it, that's
done
about
dealt with
Serena.
everybody. Haven't he? Done
With
dealt
J.
with
Cole.
that
He
with
is
something
a
everywhere.
pillow talker. He is.
Yeah.
He don't let up. He
But-
be in his feelings.
I was kind of like, I knew he was coming with Not Like Us because that's what he got the show for.
We knew that was.
And I love.
Yeah, there was no way he was not
Yeah,
going to perform.
I did not know they was gonna let him do.
Say what he said. Say
The whole-
everything that
say
he
the
said.
word.
I didn't know they was gonna let him do that verse.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I thought
it's
maybe
not
that-
They were
that
skipping
simple.
around and let them do
You
bits and
can't
pieces,
do
do
it.
the hook, do the bridge, and going to the last little thing. You was calling us some
Listen,
slaves
he
or
had
something.
everybody wondering was he gonna do it because he kept breaking
Is
it
he
in
gonna
there
do
like
it?
that.
Yeah, he said he act like he wasn't gonna do it.
Like,
Yeah,
that shit-
he act like he wasn't gonna do it. So it was fire how he did
Oh,
it.
it was.
It was.
But for him
Had
to
to
do
drag it.
that
Time the
verse,
beat dropped. I was
how he
ready.
dragged. I loved how he dragged it.
Everybody trolling about the way he looked at the camera when he said,
that's
"Hey,
what I'm
Drake.
saying.
Hey Drake."
They got him like this.
You see the T-shirt?
I
Oh my lord.
that verse, I think, was like a finish. Like Mortal Kombat's finish him. I think that was kind of his period for this beef. Like is it now.
Somebody said too, and I didn't think about this. This is the first time that a diss song made it so big that it's performed at the Super Bowl. Like that was interesting. Like I thought that he wasn't.
He caught the wave.
Yeah, I feel like
He caught that wave.
He Drake
that was
Drake.
big. Yeah.
He Drake.
I
Yeah,
feel like
because
that
Drake
was
did
big.
that to Meek Mills, and he
Yeah.
took it to a higher scale
Yeah,
in the
he took it
beef
to
with
a-
Drake. That's crazy.
And he definitely, but I did not know they was gonna let him perform that song.
I didn't think they was.
I
gonna-
think Drake sued them, UMG, and I hear he sued Apple too.
He definitely.
I think he did it to try to prevent that song from being played at the Super Bowl at the Super Bowl because 116 million people seen
He
Kendrick.
probably would have been there.
Seeing Kendrick look into the camera and was like, hey Drake, I heard you like I'm young. Like 116 million people
motherfucker,
watched
you
that
thought I
shit.
wasn't about to say that shit?
And
I said it.
outside of that, he had that whole fucking stadium in that bitch
whole
saying
stadium.
A minor.
A minor and the chain, the A minor chain.
Yeah. So I think that was like Kendrick's like.
So do y'all
finish me,
think
to
that
finish
this?
him.
Do y'all think that this not like us and this beef with Kendrick? Just like
I think this
Done?
is Kendrick's period.
what's what I'm trying to say? Decreased Drake's value or fan base, or
No.
I think
so.
he won round one.
you think he lost some
I
fans,
think
or
he just need to tap out.
Cam won round
It's time to
And
just
go
give
back
it
to
a-
just-
yeah, just go back.
It's
to
like-
corner, go right?
What is the
drop
value
out.
of continuing it at this point?
Yeah,
That's how you think he
petty,
feels,
'cause
maybe?
Drake is petty.
Drake is he light skinned.
I think he's always gonna mention it. He always drop bars in his lines that reference everything that he's ever been through. But
I feel like this beef should, and I've been feeling like this with Drake for a few years. As a Drake fan, Take Care to me is like number 2 best album start to finish that's ever been made. I feel like Drake should just take a break. Like, take a break, bro.
Go sit down and write.
Yeah, take a
I
break.
feel like
bro.
he has been
That
though.
little concert.
He's not though, because he's always putting some shit out. Like he's about to drop an album, a Party Next Door.
He was taking shots at Kendrick the whole concert. I'm telling you. He
Excuse me.
right now, bless you, bro.
Like he just needs to like just take a break, bro. Like take a break. And I think people inside the business,
Are telling him to?
no, are tired of Drake. I mean, Drake has been winning for a very long time,
Right.
and we know
right,
people
that's
don't
what
like
it
to
is,
see other
man.
people win. Like Drake has got the longest streak from being on Billboard, I think, top 100, like 464 weeks or some long ass fucking streak that's never been done. So I think the business wise, people inside the business are just tired of Drake. Me as a fan,
They tired of cutting
I'm ready for another
I think-
album.
Ready for another album.
I'm ready for a Drake
Because
album.
I think Drake started to boulder some more arrogance about himself. He garnered some arrogance about
Yeah,
himself.
he getting a little bit.
And
he
people don't
he probably
appreciate
do need
it.
a break.
They want
He
the
been
old
big-headed.
Drake. They want the humble,
And
take care.
No,
I just want to be successful, Drake.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he like, no, I'm the megastar.
And I don't think he felt like this was really gonna affect him because every beef he's ever had, he's come out better on the other side of it.
yeah.
And this right here, kind of like, damn.
All he is one hit away. Like it's still going. It's not gonna matter anymore. It's never going to matter anymore. There's nobody gonna bring it up.
He came out with a shirt with bullet holes, smoking, saying I survived.
Yeah, I seen that.
Basically,
Yeah, I seen that.
He
His
said,
first-
yeah, he said, y'all taking shots
But-
that I survived.
He did that before the Super Bowl thing.
Yeah.
That's how he's starting this. That's how he's starting his concert.
of course, yeah.
But that's just Drake being Drake.
Right.
Being light skinned.
He definitely gonna play
Kendrick
this the right
won
way.
round one. Drake.
There is.
coming out
I don't
great.
think there is
I
no
don't
more
think that
rounds.
he's not.
It's no more. It's no more. It's
You don't
not
think he
why
gonna
feeding.
throw
It's
shots
like
on
the
this new
same
drop?
thing with the Pusha
Shit.
T beef. He didn't have to feed into it no more. It's over.
You don't think he gonna respond on
That
this new
that
drop
was
he
what it
about to do?
was.
Pusha was different.
Drake is
It's
gonna.
not different.
Pusha hit him.
I'm.
Not as
Listen.
hard as Kendrick.
Not as hard.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, what
Not
are you
as
TKO
hard as
talking about?
Kendrick. Yeah.
Kendrick TKO'd that man. It's over with.
He hit him
It's
with
done.
A song that he couldn't stop. Like I can't. Okay. That's
And if Drake responds to that, it's
Pusha
weak as
hit him
fuck
with
at this
some
point.
personal shit.
Like he
how
tried
you know
to.
that shit?
He actually did try to, and nobody even. It didn't matter.
No,
What's that?
he did
Drake
put a song out. Yeah, he put a track
Drake
out.
did respond to Not Like Us. It didn't matter to anyone.
Yeah, that's exactly. That was.
I forgot what he even said. No, I forgot what he said.
Can't say enough.
But-
It wasn't
He
nothing I
Drake
can
Heartbreak
requote.
Part 6.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But Drake is always going to be Drake and always do the little subliminals.
Yeah.
Like
Even
he did the one about Serena. You didn't catch it, but if you go back and listen to it now, you'll definitely
I'm
catch
definitely listening to it on the way home.
Yeah, but he's always done like shit like that though. Drake has always done shit like that. That I don't like that type of character because at the time she was dating Common when he did that little subliminal shit.
Oh, what he said? You rapping with a singing nigga?
No, not in the.
That's
morning.
why.
In the morning
That's why
with J.
Common
Cole.
started dissing his ass.
Yeah, but I
It's
think
crazy.
Drake just got out Drake and he didn't know how to handle it. That's all. But to try to sue him and all that, I think that was just a ploy to stop it from being played at the Super Bowl. I don't think Drake. I don't know. I don't know who Drake has around him, but I don't think Drake figured they was gonna let him do that shit.
I didn't think he was gonna do
He
it.
definitely didn't watch that halftime show. I feel like Drake is one of those.
He made sure he was super busy during the Super
Not
Bowl.
even if
during
he
the
wasn't
show.
busy. He was like, I'm not watching that shit. I'm not watching someone call me a pedophile. Call me a pedophile because that is crazy. Yeah. I did not think CBS or Fox was gonna let them do it, but they did it, man. I guess that's what he got the job for, was the Not Like Us song. So
that's the push.
It
they
hyped
gave
me
him.
up.
Yeah.
and to me, the way Kendrick performed the song was kind of like, this is it. Like, I really don't care if we address this shit no more. Like, I feel like it was just kind of like
this
it's
bigger
over.
this bigger than us. America is playing in our face right now.
Yeah, I feel
Pay
like
attention.
he said this is over with. To me, I don't know if that's the road path he's gonna take.
You can never stand on. Like Super Bowl, everybody and their mama watching that game.
116 million people watched it.
Exactly. You ain't gonna get no bigger stream.
His performance for sure went over people's head. Younger people, white people, old people.
A lot of people called it boring.
It went over their head. I mean, and
lot
then
of
to not
people
know the
called it
backstory
boring.
of Kendrick, the backstory of the beef, it was just a lot that went over people's head.
Which was why I said he could have made it better.
I think
Yeah,
he could have performed some different songs, but it was still a nice performance.
I think even if he
you're
would
that
have,
kind of fan. But
I'm a
it's
fan,
like,
yeah.
not that kind of
I
fan.
think even if he would have performed different songs, I think people's expectations was like a performance. He's like, people talk shit about 50 Cent's show in Vegas, like they wanted
They
more
said that was
performance.
the worst Vegas show ever.
Yeah, but I think they wanted a performance though. Like, a rapper's not gonna give you a performance.
I don't know who in Vegas thought it was gonna be like.
How long do they get? What,
who-
20 minutes? Less
who
than
thought-
20 minutes?
who
Vegas residency for 50 Cent? What?
But I can see people paying for it. But it's like, why would you go in there with the mindset thinking you was gonna get a Celine Dion
Only way
performance?
I think that would have worked if they would have tried to do like, if you saw that Mike Tyson thing he did when he went on tour and he was like telling his story. Like if he did like, okay, this is the story of 50 Cent and G Unit
But-
come up with some
Yeah,
shit to get
I
rich
get
and
you,
die trying type shit.
But what rapper do you think you're gonna get a performance out of?
That's what I'm saying.
You're not getting a
Yeah.
performance.
They didn't screen
y'all
that
feel
with
like
him.
Wayne
who thought that was a good idea? If you
performed?
didn't have a show or somebody who came up with a concept, why in the fuck would you try to do that?
I'm not gonna lie. Whoever sat down to watch that halftime show and thought they was about to get a show,
He's not a performer like that.
that's what I'm saying. You got to be half slow. Whatever the politically word is,
He wasn't gonna get it.
you're half that because
When was the last good one you saw? So like they
Usher
haven't
was
been
a
that
good show, but Usher's a
Yeah.
performer.
Yeah, but
There's-
Usher had people on the show with him.
Yeah, but it's still Usher is a performance.
He put together a show because
He's a performer.
exactly.
Kendrick is
I don't think he's a performer. I think
he's a rapper
Kendrick's a
that
rapper, period.
performed.
But it should
Yeah.
have been some people incorporated
He's a
to
rapper
create a
that
concept
got
to make it
banging that song.
like
I
Make
just
it
don't know if you
more
could have made
like-
it a performance.
like Usher didn't create that concept. Somebody came up with that, and that's how they put it together. Like
Again, though, but Usher's a performer, though.
Yeah.
Usher's a performer. Like, could you
what the
imagine
halftime show's
fucking?
supposed to be?
I get it. No, I get that. I get that. But not with Kendrick, though. Maybe he could have went like but not too many people like know songs that he's done with other people. I guess he could have did a Dre way. He could have did it that way.
Bro, Dre.
Yeah, Dr. Dre. No, I'm saying like he could have done that way.
Like,
Yeah, and just
that
had a whole bunch of
format,
people
that
perform with him.
They do the songs that everybody
Yeah.
love. Yes,
Yeah.
that's what
Coulda
they
done
should
that
have
way.
did. That's what he should have did.
Yeah,
Maybe he
that's
thought
what I'm
He didn't have to
saying.
do his album, his new album.
Maybe
Yeah,
he
he-
thought that's what everybody was expecting, so I'm gonna do it different.
No, he should have did.
Mm-hmm.
He should have did with the.
Did we?
He probably picked the songs that had a message in them, like specifically for that topic.
Yeah, because they say like I said, I don't know if you can
So
believe the
everybody
internet.
said the symbolism was there. So
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, you doing your
Did
symbolistic
he perform a song
thing.
with
He had his
Triple X?
right. He reserved the right.
XXX? Did he perform a song with him?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's my,
He was not gonna perform with him now.
No, I'm saying.
I
did
can
he-
tell you that much.
oh God.
Like, yeah, I don't
I
know
said,
what
did
you-
he?
Do he have a
did he have
song?
yeah, I said, did he have a?
Well, he got a couple songs with a lot of people, but they're not. You would have to listen to Kendrick to know he had them. A lot of people, I don't think, listen
Looking.
to Kendrick. Out of those 116 million people that tuned in,
I wanted to hear something from Mad City.
Shit, a lot of people did.
do we? Are we happy that Kendrick did it, or we still rather have Lil Wayne?
No, I'm happy that he did.
I've
it.
already
Birdman
said-
I'm
taking
happy.
over.
It was well.
Oh, you said the Lil Wayne
Yeah.
thing?
Should
So
we?
I did go back in and start overthinking my position in the beginning because I was emotional. I was like, man, Lil Wayne, he is New Orleans, damn it. You know, so I was in that way, you know, and I was defended from that position. But now that I done reflected more about it, I'm like, man, what songs would Lil Wayne have been able to perform at the Super Bowl?
God, you can listen to
And
three
then the only
episodes
thing
ago.
I could
Told
think
you.
of was like he could save himself with a lot of Drake features, and him and Drake could have, and Nicki Minaj could have definitely destroyed the Super Bowl altogether. But him independently, just like a lot of people were saying, Kendrick independently was like, I guess.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I get it. I don't think Lil Wayne was it for me.
Now that I
I
reflect upon it, I retract a lot of my position because it was emotion.
I don't think. I mean, I do think that Lil Wayne could have performed, but I don't say, oh, they should have picked Lil Wayne. But if they would have, it still would have worked. But that show was.
They could have made it work.
They could have made it work with
Kendrick
Wayne.
work.
Yeah, they made Kendrick work. They
Because
could have
that
made
was-
Wayne work.
That and a lot of people was like, yeah.
Do y'all think he would have performed Lollipop? I think. So.
Why?
I think.
No,
Why do you think he would have performed that
it
song?
would not have happened.
He might have did a Kendrick tease of it. He might have teased
would
it.
not have happened.
He might have teased it.
Why? Why that song though?
He might have just dropped the.
Oh, 'cause that's the
beginning.
radio
He might have
song?
just. He might have just dropped the bridge. Shorty wanted the.
but that'd been the only
Bottles
way.
in the club.
Y'all giving me all the songs I'm listening to on the way home.
She know
Like, what songs could he perform?
And
though?
then he would have just dropped it, she wanna, and then cut it off. They would have went crazy. They would have went crazy if he did that.
What songs that he could have performed that we would have understood?
What's that? What songs he could?
That was decent for the Super Bowl.
That we would have understood.
He could have hired me as the artistic director for the Super Bowl. See, I'm just throwing my name out
'Cause
there.
I've seen
for
some
whoever got it
performances.
next year. I got direction.
I got a couple.
I've seen some performances of Lil Wayne
Millie?
recently, and it's,
Yeah, Amelie could have been
it's a
performed.
lot of fucking
Millie
stuff.
definitely been a
Will.
6 foot, 7 foot.
I don't know about She Will.
I love She Will.
No, not as a performing Super Bowl song.
Right above.
Yeah, right above. I could see that being performed.
He would have had to do How to Love for sure.
Uproar with Swiss Beats. Featuring Swiss Beats. Maybe.
I don't know.
He would
That song was. I don't know why people keep saying that.
T-Pain
was not
got
that
money.
big.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you
he
know
got
it.
so many
Take it
T-Pain
out your
people.
pocket.
What?
Yeah, he
That's
got
the
some.
only thing I
Lil Wayne would have had to have other people perform so you could
Also-
understand what the fuck was going on.
Exactly. Just
Are you
like
not a fan
Kendrick
of
coulda
Wayne?
Did the same thing.
Are you saying just for the Super Bowl sake?
So Kendrick could have did the same thing. You seen the videos of the crowd looking at him like, what's going on?
It was people that was confused, but those is just not fans of Kendrick. They don't know the
And you could
they
understand.
don't know him like
They
that.
don't
And
know
you-
it like that.
But
They
if
don't
he
know
didn't
like that.
perform some of his more popular songs,
They
maybe
don't
it'd have been
They
a few
trying
more.
to catch up after not like
and
us,
you can
know,
understand what Kendrick's saying. Now imagine Lil Wayne being up there with that. You're not.
Because he do sound.
That shit would have been trash. That would have been as trash as the actual football game was.
Nobody's not a
'Cause
lot
he
of
been doing a
people.
Have y'all seen that Orlando
Are-
Brown interview? That's the best comparisons y'all gonna ever get. That's how Lil Wayne would have sounded.
Oh yeah.
You heard that?
Yeah.
Problem.
You saying he like that now?
Man, he like that right now.
Man,
You saying he would've took it? You saying he wouldn't have took it serious?
No, he would have taken it serious as fuck for sure. But that's how he would.
And he would have still sounded like
He
that.
that's how
He could have taken it as serious as he wanted to. That's how he would have sounded.
Wow, damn, y'all putting a lot.
But he coming out with a new
a
album.
lot
What
of
is it?
shade
Is
on
it the
my man.
Carter?
I don't know. I would put a little more faith in it.
Listen, I'm not taking away from him
I
being
would
one
have
of
put
the best MCs.
I would put a little more
best.
faith in it.
His album better do what it's supposed to do.
Because first of all, like I
he needs to
said,
retire.
if he doing that show,
If he
and
don't
you
do-
already admitted he gonna have his people that's gonna come in, that's gonna make that show great. You think as much as Nicki was riding down on him for this situation that he didn't get it, you don't think she would have been that much more support if he did get it?
She would have had to.
And that's what you already said. I already admitted to that. Yeah. But I'm saying if she would have, you don't think she would have made sure that
We'd have brought Drake.
it'd have been some great stuff going on in that show.
I agree with that.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
But little, you
It's all
wouldn't
hypothetical anyway.
They
We
could
just
have
gonna keep
had Nicki
arguing
Minaj
points.
up there.
I'm not
They coulda
arguing
put
no
Nicki
point.
up there.
I'm just saying you wouldn't understand what the fuck the man's saying. That's all I'm saying.
What's going on with Nicki? She just
That's it.
became a mom and said, "Fuck it," because her
No, because he
catalog.
keeps saying he gonna be
coulda
bugged
did it
out.
for the Super
And
Bowl.
he's saying that his people wouldn't have had him on his shit. And
That
I'm saying, I
doesn't change.
think
All the,
maybe-
know what he's saying.
all
He
the
said
people
that
could have had him on his shit, but he still would have been up there fucking humming.
mumbling.
Slick.
That's all he would have been doing. And that's not me saying Drake would have been mumbling. No, we would have understood Drake. We would have understand Birdman. We would have understand
So
Nicki
you just
Minaj.
don't have
I wouldn't
But
have
any
understood Birdman.
But
faith
then that
in
would have
Lil
been.
Wayne as a
I do
performer.
not.
I would not have.
Okay.
Not as the live.
That's your position.
Not the live
Okay.
performer. No.
Okay, I understand. That's
And
your
that's
position.
not me taking anything.
That's your position, okay.
That's not me taking anything away from Lil Wayne and
Okay, that's your
him
position.
being in the top 10.
Yeah.
Not at all.
I said Nicki
Okay.
Minaj would have did good for a Super Bowl.
She ain't never did Super Bowl.
No, she haven't. She could.
Yeah, I could see her doing it.
I think she's too wild for them to let her do it.
I think.
Has Chris Brown
I
did
think
one?
her wave. They should have let her do it when she had her wave.
They
When
won't-
she was like the strongest wave.
She
Like
can
her
come
wave
back.
is.
They won't let Chris Brown
not
go
as
to
strong
the
as she
All-Star
was to
game.
me.
Jay got that much.
Not as strong as
influence
she
in
was.
that NFL?
I'm saying they won't let fucking Chris Brown go to the All-Star game. You think they're gonna let him do the halftime
Perform?
show?
That ain't got shit to do with that.
Yes, they do.
No,
It's a bigger
Chris Brown
stage.
couldn't do it. No,
What do you mean? It's a bigger stage.
they wouldn't let him
What
do
is?
it.
The halftime show.
halftime.
Yeah, I know.
That's
you said
the
he can't go
biggest.
to the All-Star.
So if he can't go to the NBA All-Star
Yeah,
game,
they
you
can't
think
stopped
go
him
there.
from. They blocked him.
they blocked him last year? Kev, where you been at? We talked about it.
We already
We
just
did.
said that today.
Yeah.
Y'all just say he blocked him. Y'all say
They
for
did.
a reason. Y'all just say for a reason.
They invited him, and then they was like, you know what? We thought about it. You're uninvited.
Yeah.
Don't show up.
Y'all didn't
Because
say
people
all
start
that.
saying
I
something,
remember
so people
that,
start
bro.
complaining.
Y'all just said he blocked him. Y'all didn't say for what reason though.
No, the NBA, not
Yeah,
Jay-Z.
we certainly said it was because of the Rihanna shit. What are you talking about?
I didn't hear that part, bro. I would have heard that. Cause so the Rihanna got that much pull on that.
It's
shit.
not that. It's just brands don't want to
It's
be
the domestic
associated
abuse.
with that.
They don't want to be associated with it.
Because it didn't
He
have
was
to be
booked
Rihanna.
in
It could have been
everything.
some girl
He was
that next
booked in
door.
everything, and then they rescinded the invitation.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
This was
bullshit?
like,
Man,
yeah,
that was
we
a-
said, Kev, you're
You
just
can't
not
call it
waking up.
bullshit, though.
Last year.
We
can't
talked about
call
it. We're an hour 7 in. We talked about it about 50 minutes
My
ago.
fault. I was looking at my parlay.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, because no, Chris Brown. I don't think they want to give Nicki Minaj a live mic. Like even though they got a 5-second delay, I don't just. She's just too wild. Like I don't think they'd give it to her.
I think in her wave when she was full on Barbie strength, I think she could
coulda-
have.
I don't know. They gave it to fucking.
Don't have it now.
Wait a minute. They gave it to Jennifer Lopez and Shakira like 3 years ago.
What's that?
The halftime show.
Yeah, that's different.
What's different?
They can pull a big crowd.
What wave?
International.
Yes.
The international. Yeah, that's what I said about
International
Drake.
Wave, what?
Yeah,
That's what I
a
said-
big,
that's what I said about
different
Drake.
pull. Way different.
Got me there.
I
You
know.
definitely got me there.
I know.
Yes, they can. But Nicki is a big star though.
She had
is.
it.
Yeah.
not
And she
like-
had a major-
yeah, She not Super Bowl.
In her heyday, she could have killed the Super Bowl.
She not Super Bowl.
I got
worthy
that
no
boom,
more.
boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
What?
Not no more. Not no more.
She ain't got nothing like that right now.
You don't think she can drop something like that though?
It wouldn't have that much impact.
Yeah, she ain't there no more. She ain't got the youth with
Yeah.
her no more.
It was our
The youth ain't with her no more.
exactly. It was our
The youth is
generation that was younger.
with Ice. What's her name?
She's still going
Ice
platinum.
Ice, and
Oh God.
she's still gonna go platinum because she got her fans. That was her fans, but she don't have the youth.
Okay.
No, yeah.
The youth is kind of anti Nicki For the most part that I see.
Cause she fucked herself. She didn't want to fuck with the youth. Unlike Cardi B. Cardi B fuck with you. That's why they fuck with her. That's why Cardi B still relevant.
We've talked about this before too.
Yeah,
we all
that's
got
why
opinions
Cardi-
on the
yeah,
Cardi
that's
B,
why
Nicki
Cardi B
Minaj
still-
thing.
I mean,
we
I
did.
like Nicki over Cardi B, but I'm saying that's why she's still relevant. Because Cardi B don't
I
have
think
to
Cardi
hard.
B and Offset is just like 50 Cent. They just have
Oh,
to have
wow,
their
we ain't
name
even
out
talk
there.
about them
Trump.
and they drama.
Yeah, I think that's all they do. I think that's
No, I'm
all
just
that
laughing
shit's
at that
fake.
post. She posted a picture and Offset
said
commented trash.
Like,
Play too much. That's
Had you last week.
play
How
too
the-
much. Play too much.
Dumbass shit.
She
No, Offset
fucked
said that.
Cardi posted a picture and Offset commented trash.
He didn't say trash.
He put the trash can. He put the trash can emoji under
What
her
was,
picture.
what was the
He
picture?
was
It was
like,
just
my
a
new
picture
bitch
of her.
bad
Her outfit.
It was just a picture of her outfit. Like,
he's like, my new bitch badder. Had you last week, by the way.
He's salty.
Damn.
He's saucy because she's got a new little guy.
Cause she took a picture with a guy from the NFL. I forgot his name. Shit.
He always gonna be salty. Don't get me wrong.
I think they're still together. They're still together.
They might
Are
be.
they?
I mean,
I
They're
think
still
so.
probably doing it. I don't think they're still together.
doing it.
they're still.
I think they're still together. I think that all their internet shit is
what's the movie?
publicity.
What was the movie called with Justin Timberlake? Friends with Benefit. What was it?
Oh,
called?
yeah.
That's what
That's
it's
what it's
called.
called, right? Friends with Benefit. Yeah, that's what they is right now.
I don't know. I think they're still married, still
kids.
together, still
For the
trying to
kids.
still trying to make
For
money.
the kids.
They never got divorced, right?
They doing it for the kids.
Yeah.
She just had a baby by him.
Yeah, so they still together. What the fuck we talking about?
Yeah, that's just
That's
all
not
for.
what the fuck that means.
That
What
all
y'all
keeps
think
them.
that for?
What? You said
That's
what?
not what that means.
What?
Because they just
Listen.
had a baby that they still.
No, I said they never got divorced.
If they wasn't going back and forth on social media,
Baby part.
what relevance would they have?
When there's no prenup,
None.
involved,
Right.
it's
Yeah, because they
hard to-
have
wouldn't have
neither one of
none.
them have did anything
That's the
significant.
key question. Did any have a prenup?
No, if there's no prenup involved,
cares?
it's kind of hard to get married.
Prenup,
when you're up
not
there
prenup. If it wasn't for their internet bullshit, they would not be relevant at all.
We know that.
You hit that with a
We know that.
man. I don't know how you hit that with
Be no-
on the head.
No relevance at all. Without her dropping a hot fucking 16 somewhere.
Super.
And she ain't did it in a minute.
And again, I don't
He
want.
did it since Glorilla.
She don't have to. I heard her bank account and her fucking
This is with Glorilla.
her investing is works off pretty good for her. So I'm glad about that. But music wise, it's like
What's that one chick?
you're not relevant
It
at all.
ain't there no more.
No.
What's that one chick name that's taking off now? She done took off. What she be saying?
Glorilla?
Let me pop off.
Oh, Lotto.
Yeah, she gone. She the new one.
Y'all like her?
I do. I like
Yeah.
Lotto.
She the new one. She took off. She done took off.
She could. She drop a lot
Yeah,
of stuff.
yeah,
that,
she
and
the-
then
she
when
the
she
new
drop
one.
her shit, everybody fuck with
She
it.
the new one. Yeah.
Every time
sure.
she drop her shit,
I tell you
Cardi
what.
B fuck with her. That's the crazy part. Like,
But I tell you who really took off. That's a female rapper. Is Big Dank. Breakfast Club interview.
whoop, from nothing to something.
Hey, Big
he
Dank.
beat
You,
me
She on
to
her
it.
way.
Listen to me. He beat me. to
listen,
it.
Big Dank. You want to come on the show? Come
I'm
on.
pissed. I
She on
said
her
that.
way.
Wait for us now.
We have.
Yeah, she too.
would've
We
said
should have
that, I
asked her
was coming back
before
with
the
that.
lift ride.
We have fat
Before the lift
people
ride.
friendly chairs here.
To it.
If you want to come on,
I'm trying to
you can
tell
come
you.
on.
We
And
got.
that
We
was-
got.
She don't
you.
like the F
Got you,
word.
baby.
She don't
That
like
was
the
not
F
an
word.
No, ain't no F
reference.
word.
That was
Ain't no F word.
Nah, you can't
saying
say the
that she got on the
FAT
Hustle
word.
Harder podcast.
I'm
I
fat
don't know.
though.
I mean, she went on
We
the
all
Breakfast
big
Club.
here.
I don't know if she coming to the Hustle Hard or not.
Yeah, she
She
made
definitely
it.
was.
She
She
want
wanna
to
be
hustle
paid.
harder. She hustle hard all day. She gotta fuck
Her
with
hustle
us.
is definitely hard.
She
She
gotta
a
fuck
rapper.
with us. She got to. She got no choice. Soon as she hear this, she saying I'm on the way. I promise you.
Yeah, but she was on the Breakfast Club. I was surprised as shit. And you motherfuckers is wrong for the only clip you posting on the internet is when they changed her chair out to that fucking bench. You guys
they
ain't
know
shit,
they
bro.
did, man.
That's the only part.
Yeah, they ain't
I
post
did have to
nothing
go-
insightful from the.
No,
I'm glad
it was
that
a
she
40-minute
came in there.
interview.
I'm glad she came in there on that. Like, y'all ain't got nothing to y'all got to accommodate
Let's get
me.
this out
like,
the way right
yeah,
now.
Let's take care of this
let me
now.
get
No,
this
she-
How do y'all feel
She
about?
sat
Did
in the
y'all watch
chair.
the interview?
Because
Though?
that
I
was the
did.
setup. Because why would y'all already know?
It was
One thing that stood out in her interview was when
What
she
they had,
said,
desk chair?
no, they had a different type chair. They had a bigger office chair for her. She said, and it was
But
uncomfortable.
Still, come on.
No.
But
It
it's a
wasn't one of
lose-lose,
their
though. If they
shoes.
would have had the bench there first,
She'd
you
have
could
had
have been like, oh, why didn't they just have a
Why
normal
didn't
chair
they ask
for
her?
her?
They should have asked her on the phone.
They could have had them
No.
both sitting there.
They
It
should have
happens.
asked her on email. What would you prefer? A desk chair?
No,
I thought
or
they
a
don't
handled
bench?
it the
think they
right
should.
way.
Yeah, I think they did it the right
I mean,
way.
she wasn't offended.
Why not?
She was actually grateful for the
She said accommodations, that's what I'm talking
opportunity. She thanked them. She thanked Charlamagne the God personally. She said that everybody was saying how mean he was going to be to her, but he was actually really, really respectful
That was
and
what's up. Yeah,
was
that was-
actually, you know.
She had a 40-minute interview.
Yeah,
Well, I
so-
don't know how respectful you
That'd
can
have
get when she tell y'all she was in a PT Cruiser with 4 other people
And
they
she was
sitting there-
500 pounds.
and they sitting there like, ain't no way. How the fuck is that respectful?
But sitting in that desk chair for 40 minutes, that would have been real uncomfortable.
Well, let me just say this. One thing that stood out in that
That was-
interview is how she tried to
What's going on right now?
she tried to compare.
Kev don't hold back.
He said ain't no fucking
I
way.
don't
That's
feel like they
Delray
was being as
Kev
respectful
at
as
X.com.
giving them- as she gave him credit.
Well, I did not listen to the whole interview.
I didn't.
Well, look,
I
let
did.
me. So one part that stood out is when she said accommodate. She said, "See, I don't understand why everybody can't make accommodations for bigger people when they make accommodations for the LGBTQ community." And that stood out to me because I'm like, they definitely accommodate
That's real.
LGBTQ, but they definitely got excuses.
Don't get no real
But then
in that.
Charlamagne had a good. I don't know. That part stood out to me, and that was interesting.
What did Charlamagne say
Charlamagne
to
had
that?
a rebuttal.
No, he
with
said
Charlamagne.
because people who are heavier can lose weight, but people who are gay, they don't have a choice. And then
Why they don't have
Jess
a
Hilarious
choice?
was like, why not?
Why they don't
That's
have a
what Jess
choice?
Hilarious said. So I don't know.
Get the fuck out of here. But Charlamagne is up with the
How are we to accommodate bigger people, though? Like,
Cause she was saying Southwest Airlines, they let me get 2 seats for free. I get
Because you
2
can-
seats, one for free.
Well, first of all, nobody wants to sit in the middle. I worked for Southwest. They don't have a seating assignment. There's no assigned seat, so it's a free for all. Once you sit in that window seat or that aisle seat, they wait till that's the last seat. People will go to the back of the plane to get a window or aisle before they sit in the middle seat.
Right.
but
So for her,
Once
if
you
the
sit
plane
in,
ain't full and there's a middle seat, she's got that space.
Yeah.
for
Matter.
herself.
Somebody
It
want-
don't matter. No,
Yeah.
And
they're
they
gonna
gonna
give
look
her
at
that space.
like,
They're
this the
gonna-
only
but that's
seat.
an easy
Go to the next
accommodation,
seat.
though. It's not like fucking Southwest went out here and built planes for bigger people. That's an easy accommodation. It sounded like she just wanted every business and every person to accommodate bigger people.
yeah,
To be prepared for
Yeah.
it.
yeah, to make room or be or
As a big person, I'm like shit.
As
And
a,
she
as a
is
big person,
human,
I
and
wish it was like that too, but it's not.
Yeah.
What kind of Uber did she get again?
Like I wish I could still
What
ride
kind of
all
car
over
was
the
it?
What kind of
places
car?
at Cedar
it was
Point.
a standard. I'm
Standard. It was a standard.
It was a Mercedes.
Was it?
A Mercedes, like
Sedan.
like one of the cheaper Mercedes.
Little car.
She said she was 580 pounds in the
I'm
Escort.
saying sedan.
Yeah.
I want to see a picture or video of that.
Bro, listen. Like
And
you,
this is
you
no
should
shade.
know.
We just
You should like no shade. Like you should know. Like when you ordering, she should have got some accommodate.
and that
herself.
is what she's saying.
said
She's
she
saying
shouldn't
that
have
she
to do
shouldn't
Never
have
do.
to do that. She said she's
Why?
never had this problem before. She's gotten Lyft cars before, and she doesn't order a XL. And I don't. And they made another valid point. If it was 5 bad bitches.
And they all weigh
skinny-ass bad
125
bitches,
pounds.
and they went to get in that car, the guy would have been like, "Hey, come on, I'll take you. I got
Yeah,
you."
let 'em drive.
You know what I'm saying?
The skinnies.
I get you, but
five girls that weigh
125
125 pounds, he would have let them in. That's still equal up to
look-
what she weigh.
but looking at them, you would think they could fit.
Yeah, look, yeah.
I'm just
Instead of
saying,
looking
what
at
the
one
fuck?
600-pound
The back
person.
seat-
And seeing, yeah, ain't no way.
The back
Yeah.
seat can accommodate
So I don't even like
4
that
or 5
fucking
people.
comparison.
I do because if a
it's
back seat
real.
is gonna squish, if we coming from a nightclub and we all trying to squish into a car, we're gonna all get in there. And he's not gonna say,
You gonna let
Y'all
one
can't
ride
fit.
in the front, and you gonna let 4 sit on people's laps
I
and
got
all
you.
that shit in the back.
But when you're picking up 5 skinny people, you ain't looking and be like, oh, they weigh 600 pounds.
Right, you're
together.
not adding all they weight together.
You're seeing one person.
Yeah.
being
okay,
600
there's
pounds.
one person that's gonna sit in that back seat that can accommodate 4
That's
people.
what she's saying. You ain't though, but
Well,
it
she
is
tried riding in the
saying.
front seat,
Well, she said she didn't report them. So,
but she is suing them.
no,
Yeah.
she said she going to leave it up to her lawyers. They got to review it
No,
with the lawyer.
Charlamagne read the lawsuit. She said they wasn't suing him, but when he read the lawsuit off tour, they're suing Lyft and the driver.
Oh, her lawyer is. She, yeah.
So
Okay.
what,
She is.
Yeah, she's.
I thought the driver was fine up until he said the tires was gonna pop.
Yeah, now that's disrespectful. He's out of line for that shit.
Now that's wrong. Like he should have never said the tires.
He should have just said, "Ma'am, I got an emergency." Like he could have said
That's nasty
anything
work.
else,
Yeah, say,
or
you
helped
put
her
the,
get another
system out of
car.
whack.
If he,
I'm so nice. I would have just made it work. Like, come
I
on,
would've made it
come on,
work.
girl.
Like,
We
I
gonna
wouldn't
figure
even
this
trip.
out. If
I
my
was
tire
like,
pop, it pop.
it pop.
Gonna
I'm
figure-
not gonna trip.
Then I'm gonna call Lyft and tell them what happened. I mean,
Yeah, like
Kev, would you let her get in the car?
I'm risking it. I'll risk it.
I'm risking it. I don't give a fuck.
Hold up, we ain't heard from Kev yet. Kev,
No,
would you
I'm
let her
not.
get in the car?
No, I'm laughing.
No, I'm asking you though.
No,
would you
we
let her get in the
need to
car?
know.
It depends on what kind of car I got.
It's a
The same
Mercedes.
kind of
It's
car.
a sedan. It's a Mercedes.
The people want to know.
Listen,
Delray Kev, are you telling her she can't get in the car?
I ain't telling her nothing, but if you gotta force yourself to get in my car, then that's a different. We gotta talk about this.
That's crazy.
As a
because-
customer, I wouldn't even feel comfortable. Once you say, "Oh no, I can't fit," I'm walking away.
No,
you
I'ma
know,
let
I'm
you
not about to go back
try
and
to
forth.
get in first.
I'm be embarrassed and walk away because
I don't know. I think it's something about it being, his job and he's using this car for work.
Yeah.
The reason why he kind of like
Was concerned.
yeah, because I mean, as someone who has larger people in my family, like
She's married
never
to
been that's never been an issue. Like they don't, and they are
Well,
aware.
hold on. Eb's never called a lift anywhere.
No, but people are also self-aware. If my sister, like I've had plenty of Ford
My-
or
yeah,
small
my
cars,
family
and my
is aware.
Sister be like, I'm not getting
in
car.
that. Yeah, my
Yeah.
sister, she'll be like,
I'm
I
saying
need another.
that.
Yeah,
I'm not getting in there.
Yeah.
Wait, with chairs especially.
yeah, chairs. Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna be the fat ass
Yeah,
that
break
explodes
the
a chair in the
So
middle
what
of a
did she
park.
expect
Be
the
on
Lyft
my
driver to be
ass
like?
Video
ground.
that I sent
Yeah.
in the chat. Did y'all watch?
Especially
the video?
dealing with Kevin.
Did y'all watch that video?
He's
I
not
sent
about to
in the
laugh
chat
at me.
with the big girl and the African.
Yes.
Out loud.
Like Kev is not about to laugh at me for exploding a plastic fucking lawn chair at the
sure
cookout.
everybody
Like,
look.
Jen, did she
not happening.
have the right? Like, did she?
I'm curious. He
That was a joke, right?
No, that was real.
What happened?
When the African guy pulled up with the little car and the big girl tried to get in. And did you watch the video I sent to the chat?
No.
no.
I watched that video,
Sorry,
but I
Kev.
think that was more. Of,
That
I
was,
seen a skit.
I thought
but
that was
it
more.
wasn't.
Yeah, I
don't
seen a
think
skit that
was
they
what he
redid,
talking about.
yeah.
What skit was it?
It was a redo of
They
what
redid
just-
the Lyft situation with Big Danks. That's the one I'm saw.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought it was.
That's what I thought it was too.
I'm gonna go back and watch it, kid.
Kev, the
Go rewatch
conspiracy.
it.
Kev is a fat shamer. I ain't not gonna
No,
hold you up.
He is.
No,
he
he
think
not.
he's
He
so
is,
funny.
bro.
Please
No,
don't
he
do
not.
that.
He don't let me ride in the
that.
Crown Vic.
Shut the fuck up. You hear how he talking?
Dang, you
Hey,
fat shaming.
I'm not lying. I was leaning on his car one day. He's like, "Can you get off my car? You're gonna break the strut."
Right.
I'm like, "This guy."
You wearing on my tires, bro.
Yeah. He's like, "Next, you're gonna be popping the tire."
You gonna bend my rim on that side if you lean too hard.
Yeah, Kev ain't shit.
Just
Bro.
got them.
I mean,
Damn, soup. Damn, it's like that.
I was just about to say the nickname Soup. I'm gonna be some.
Well, you forgot what it. You forgot what it was like.
I just think that the driver was not
I ain't never
morally
seen the video, so
aware
I don't really know.
of what he
But
was saying
I don't know. I thought you could.
about,
I thought you could turn down rides.
Okay,
You
question
can.
Is, would you let her
You
get
can.
in
Yeah,
your
I thought
sedan,
you
bro?
had some kind of.
you can.
Yeah.
So
I
it
drove
was
for
better
Lyft.
for him
I
to
drove
just
for Lyft.
pull up, see what he was dealing with, and pull off.
Yep. It's an option on there
Yeah.
that you can
Especially
say
deal
like
with it,
Yeah.
right?
you can say it's different options
Yeah,
on why you
it is.
leaving the scene. Yeah, I've been a Lyft driver. I know it's definitely options.
Yeah, and they're gonna deduct $5.
She seemed
from
like
it.
a person
Yeah.
we could have talked shit to on a ride. Like I feel like that. Like I feel like if she would have fit in the back of my car, we
You would
could
have
have
been
talked
talking shit. Yeah, like you
I feel
barely
like,
made
yeah.
it. Like
Yeah, like I feel like we could have talked
So-
shit to each
Home,
other.
girl.
So if she messed your suspension up, bro, would you would have been mad?
it's
I
gonna
don't
be on
think I-
Lyft. That should be on Lyft.
I don't think
though.
I'd be mad, but we're gonna figure this out together though. You ain't about to just call a ride.
Some people I don't think
You
it's
ain't
gonna,
just
don't
about
want to
to
figure
call
it
a
out.
ride.
You figure it out.
Yeah.
No, we're not just because that's a good question, and that's what the fucking Breakfast Club
What?
should have asked her.
What?
If she would have broke my man's suspension,
What would-
her fucking responsibility?
That's
be?
what I was wondering. That's what I wonder.
Like what would have been the
That's
terms?
$1 million question right there. If you would have,
I believe it would have been on Lyft.
suspension, what would your response would have been?
Yeah. Would
Like
you just-
getting in his car?
No,
She
I
said
would.
her favorite responses is oh.
No,
Exactly.
no. I'm saying though, like if she would have, if the dude would have let her get in the car,
Yeah.
they're halfway to the party and the car breaks down.
And the suspension break, pop, pop, pop.
What would have been the
She would've
debate
hit
at
your
that
ass
point?
with what that mean?
And she would have hit him with the
Oh.
And then I would have
That-
sued her
She said she
ass.
would.
It's like,
Okay,
oh, looks like you need tires.
So-
Right.
That's some bullshit.
And I'd have been like,
I
oh,
think
we're
Lyft.
figuring
I
this
think
out.
then Lyft will step in and
That's what I
try
would have
to
been like.
accommodate
Oh,
somehow.
let's figure this out
I don't
together.
think Lyft gonna
That's some
accommodate
bullshit.
nothing.
Call your mechanic.
Exactly.
Tell him be
she
here
gonna say,
tonight.
oh.
No, but that's why you get insurance on your shit. That's why they make you get insurance on your.
Yeah, when you
That's fucked up to say though. So because listen, no,
Because
see,
she
that's
fucked
That's
up
like
car.
saying her
Yeah.
rights override his
Yeah,
rights.
Yeah.
that's fucked up. Oh, you got insurance, deal with it. No,
Her life
as
more
long as
important than
Lyft
his
pays
life. That's
something.
bullshit.
Lyft would
it don't
will
matter
have to
who
accommodate.
pays what though. Why does his shit got to break to accommodate her? But when his shit breaks, it's like, oh fuck you, Lyft will pay for it. I hope.
When she could have just
Right.
ordered the XL.
The XL for $2
But she said she
more.
never ordered XL. She said she always just
It
ordered
don't
standard.
matter what she
It
said.
don't fucking
She
matter.
ain't getting them streams.
It don't matter. Maybe that one ride.
That could have
with
been
her-
a lie itself.
That's a whole nother fucking motor you just dropped in the car.
I'm dead.
No, for real.
Motors do weigh that amount.
I'm dead ahead.
Motors do weigh about 500.
And listen, let me tell you how I know, because my punk ass cousin did that shit to me. He was racing a car. He beat the car, but was still like, you know, I would have beat him more if you would have been in the car. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? He was like, well, you're another motor I'm dragging around, so that's a tenth of a second that shaved off.
Oh my God.
I'm like, you piece of shit. He's like, shit, I'm just being honest. I'd have beat him by more if it wasn't for you.
What's the moral of the story, y'all?
Damn, that ain't shit.
What's the moral of the story?
That's a
The
true
moral of
story.
the story is that
I'll tag him in this episode too.
society does not make accommodations.
The world is a cruel place.
I bet you he'll probably say he didn't say that shit, but I know exactly where we was at on
You'll
Liverpool.
never forget that shit.
And I will never.
Unless it fits in the
Common sense is not a thing no more.
I agree.
That's the thing.
So 600 pounds, that's 2 motors in a Prius.
Common sense is not a thing.
That's
no
3 more motors
Why
you just
would-
put in that bitch.
She
Why
said her
would-
whole family was in a PT Cruiser, so she,
Her whole family.
yeah, she a family of
I
what she
can
say
believe
4.
that though.
her
The
family.
back,
I'm talking about an Uber. She rode in the Uber.
No,
They
no,
used
no.
to
She
drive.
said
Okay.
growing up
Yeah,
they used to ride in a PT Cruiser.
And they told her
I'm
she was a fat face on live.
They said she was a lie. They talking about. So Charlamagne said, "Let me see a picture." He said, "What a picture at?"
Charlamagne said, picture it didn't
Just
happen.
hilarious said, I don't believe you. That's what the fuck she said. So
I didn't believe her, but you know,
But they was getting on her for saying that she could
That's
fit in
the
a
fucking
Prius.
thing.
yeah,
Listen,
yeah. Charlamagne said, "I want you to come and try to fit in my Prius."
that's the thing.
Right.
She gotta take in
Stop the
concept. She gotta
Stop the
take.
cap.
She gotta take in fucking consideration. People that's doing Lyft and Ubers, these are their personal cars every day with their
Right,
families and
because
shit.
off
If
the
she
clock,
hop
off
in this
this
motherfucker
shit,
and break
I gotta
it
go pick
down.
my kids up from school.
So
I
he
gotta go
shoulda
fucking
just-
go
Now
to the
my
grocery
car is
store.
down. You're not giving me nothing. I'm trying to talk to Lyft and Uber. They giving me the runaround. You know they ain't gonna fucking talk to you. I don't
right,
know.
this is how
I
I
don't
make
know
my
the
money.
concept.
Well, they
but
gotta
still.
send an agent to come take pictures.
But
of
still,
your shit.
exactly. You know how long that's gonna take? Instead of you just
They
getting
gonna
a
give you a rental.
You gotta
they gonna
submit-
give you
you
one of
gotta
their
submit a
cars
claim.
yeah.
But
they-
why does he got to go through all that? Why can't he just
Exactly.
simply be
Why
like,
can't she just-
I'm passing?
I decline, yeah. Just like she could decline.
Well,
if
I
she
don't
didn't
think
like,
it's- I
if
don't-
she didn't like the way the car looked, she could decline that ride.
Exactly.
He should be able to fucking decline.
he could.
Why is
He
that?
had every opportunity to,
He did.
and now he's in a
Exactly.
world of shit.
Like for another
That don't
example,
make
not
no sense though.
say for example, another
He's a
a guy
fucking pickle.
a female pull up and she see a guy with a ski mask outside. She can pull off. She got a what's the word
Hey.
I'm looking for?
That's happened to me before.
You got
and
the
I
right
didn't
to-
realize
saying-
it.
You got
But-
the right to do
But
that.
I'm saying she got the right to do that too, right?
You got Kev. I think you was with me. The red van had no windows in the back of that bitch. I think we tried to holler at the girl. That bitch took off running.
Your silence of the lamb, man, ass. What the fuck you on?
Yeah, that was the me.
I think that bitch took off running. I'm like, what the fuck is you running for? She's like, you ain't about to kill me. I'm like, and it didn't dawn
Looking
on
like
me
it's
till
a
then.
serial
I know
killer.
that's right, girl. Run, cause
But think about it.
Right, what
A
the
female
fuck?
In that
pulling up
van?
to pick up a guy. And he
Looking
got
like-
a
I
ski
remember the
mask
van.
on
Looking like
outside.
Silence of
Do
the
she got
Lambs
the
for
right
real.
not to pick him up? She got the right to refuse that ride? Like, I fear for my life? Does she-
hell, the fuck yeah, because
Oh,
I'm not
so
letting
what's
you get
the
in my
difference?
car.
So what's the difference?
He could have did that, bro. He could have did that.
He
coulda
did
pulled
do
the
it.
Fucker. He could have pulled
So
up and
what's
pulled the fuck off.
what's
did
the
do it.
wrong in this shit?
I don't see no wrong. I think she just went viral. She's getting more streams. She's gonna go buy another pair of cars.
He declined the ride. I mean,
Exactly. What's the difference?
it's his.
Exactly.
It's his.
He
his
declined
car,
the
his
ride,
contract.
thinking of his car and his.
I think where
well-being.
he fucked up was saying you're gonna bust my tires.
He shouldn't have said nothing. Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's where he
He
fucked
just
up. at.
declined the
So-
ride
Now you
and
are
pulled
discriminating.
off.
Moving, yeah.
And pulled the fuck off.
So now it's a whole lawsuit that
He
she
shouldn't
could probably
have stopped.
win because he
shouldn't
said
have
that.
stopped. Once he seen her, he should
Because
have said
Oh,
no.
we don't
kept
know
going.
if she gonna win. I mean,
She
that's
gonna
just.
super win for sure.
I mean,
I think she'll win against Liv. I don't think she's gonna. I think once it plays out,
Yeah, she not gonna win a person.
the lawyer's gonna drop the
Yeah.
case with him. And it's just gonna be a Liv versus her thing.
Yeah, because that's the only thing you can drag out. She gonna drag it out against him.
You ain't get nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're gonna get half of this car.
Court costs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wear shit out.
So I think once it comes out,
Let him drag it out against him, and Lyft just pay for it, so it ain't on them.
It's gonna be two different suits. That's the thing about it.
yeah, I think that his suit will eventually get dropped.
Yeah, his shit gonna get dropped
Yeah.
because he gonna be like, "Fuck this shit." It's gonna drag out. Lyft gonna be like, "We gonna see it. This shit. We gonna drag."
Yeah,
you
but
out.
even
You
suing
can't
him,
pay
like,
no
what are
more.
you gonna get?
Nothing.
I mean, I don't know the guy's financial fucking
They
status,
don't-
but
shit, listen,
from the sound of his car,
Lyft gonna drag her out.
his
till
fucking
she
car
got-
sounded like a fucking lawnmower.
But the crazy part about it, now she got a little status, and Lyft.
Oh, her streams have went up.
That's what I'm saying. So
Oh,
she
yeah,
got a
Big
little
Danks
status
going up.
now.
Big Danks
So
going
she
up.
got a little coin, so she can fight it out with Lyft. So
And
she
I
can
don't know
drag it
her
out.
streams beforehand, but I'm pretty sure now that she's went viral,
she's super
her
viral.
streams have
Oh,
went up.
yeah.
So she's Shamar.
Shut
Oh,
the
wow.
Yeah.
up.
People going viral for dumb shit.
Wow.
People going viral for being dumb.
This equivocation is.
I'm
It's
just
outlandish.
Like, I'm just,
Who is Shamar?
Oh my God.
More?
Oh my
The
God.
little deformed shaped
the guy who
man girl theme.
What's the song he
Light
be
skin.
doing?
Man,
got
it's
that
the
back.
man.
They like
Yeah.
basket
My
case.
daughter
I
be
gotta
You
pull
know
up a
our girls
picture.
be doing
My
this?
daughter be doing that shit.
Oh, that's where it came from. Him.
Yeah, I
You
don't
ever
watch shit
seen
like that.
She
basket
be
case?
like,
No, I
Oh
don't.
man, what?
oh my.
Shamar Moore is funny because that's what I said when I saw
Have
him.
any of y'all
people
ever
keep
seen
saying
basket
Shamar.
case?
That's the only
You see him
Shamar
be-
we
see
know.
him before?
Compare her to
Kevin, you ever
Shamar.
seen basket case?
No, hell no.
What?
And he's viral for what? Just the dance?
Just
No, he's
Being
viral
dumb.
for
Oh, 'cause
being
he's-
Viral for being
Because
him.
first of all,
For being him.
for being this
shape,
Yeah.
which is
Different.
being different.
Being
learning,
different.
learning.
Yeah. For not giving a fuck. Like, I'm different. I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
and saying and
What's
doing
poppin'?
whatever he
Exactly.
wants.
He has deformity.
Yeah, deformity. He,
15 minutes of fame. Well, it's not 15 minutes of fame no
Yeah.
more.
I mean,
It's
He's a
five.
homosexual.
It's 5 minutes of fame.
Exactly.
It's just like that girl, Bad Bardy, the one that was on Dr.
Barbie,
Phil, like,
yeah.
catch me outside. How
Oh,
about that? How
yeah.
about that?
People going viral for being dumb.
No, she's literally rich and famous
Yeah.
from that.
That's what I said.
changed her whole little
Five-
fucking face.
5 minutes
Yeah.
of fame is so much easier to come by now.
She's in the news every week.
Damn, what?
Like it's so easier to get going, it's circulated now than it was back in the day.
Man,
Yeah, for
what?
sure.
You had to be somebody.
You really had to do some wild
Yeah.
shit.
You had to stand out.
You had to be somebody.
But now everyone just gets in a cycle. I don't call it
You don't
15
even gotta
minutes
sell
no
your
more.
soul no more. You just gotta be unique, I guess, in a
Not even
weird, dumb,
That. You
stupid.
just got to catch that
Way.
pocket as it's spiraling. You just got to hop in like you. Double
You remember
dutch.
my man's
like
with
you
the
double
teeth?
dutch. You just got to hop in and catch that pocket.
What was
That's
his
it.
name? Oh, yeah, got him. Him. Remember that got him
Uh-huh.
guy?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He had his little 5 minutes of fame.
Yeah,
We seen him in L.A.
Yeah, they do
remember
that. They
that,
pump somebody up who
Yeah, that's what I said. You
You
just
know
got
what
to
I'm
catch
saying?
that pocket. It's just like
they
You
had
can't-
50 Tyson. They had
It's a lot of people.
JJ
you can't
Fish.
pick
What's that?
nothing that's
Ice
like, all right, I'm
JJ
gonna go viral
Fish.
off
The,
this. You
they
got to
had
catch
a
that
lot of
pocket.
people like
That's
that,
all.
man.
The Hispanic man that was riding on the back of the garbage truck, he was like drinking a juice or something. He got a fucking sponsor from them. People do that shit.
Everything, bro. It's shit. A lot of shit.
I'm hoping we go viral for
I
something.
promise you.
I was hoping it was the
Hoping
Big Dank,
this
Big
episode,
Lift.
right?
but
I don't
didn't
want
happen.
it to be. I don't want it to be about Big Dank. That's not right. This whole situation
for sure.
is.
I'll take whatever it comes.
Anything.
I don't like
Whatever it comes. Whatever brings the check.
Damn, DJ down for whatever.
Whatever writes the check, write it.
Listen to me.
Because I will invest it. So just write it.
Whatever.
Write it, write it, write
Put us
it.
on the map, baby. Shit, y'all
I
think
wish
we
she
was
went viral
before.
for her music than this. You know, being a young woman out of Detroit, like
Does she make good
This is what
music?
she wanted.
I haven't listened to her music.
Exactly. If you heard
Go
the
ahead.
interview though.
I
Go
heard
ahead.
her. I heard her once on the it was a female freestyle where it was repping the city of Detroit. You know what I'm saying? I heard her before.
they said she was in Deb's house, which was
Yeah.
Waka Flocka's mom's. Like
Yeah, she was
They
on
might have
Deb's
heard
house.
her and not remembered her type shit.
Yeah.
She
You know
didn't
what I'm
definitely
saying?
didn't
You
have
might
no
have heard her
premiere
and not
songs on the
remembered
radio that I can recall.
I never watched Deb's house. So
I didn't.
Yeah,
know
me
that was a
neither.
thing either.
I didn't watch it. I just heard
It was
about it
like
on the
one of
Breakfast
them rap
Club.
shows on Netflix or back in the day.
They said it was on
VH1.
Lifetime.
Lifetime?
That's what they
Them
said.
shows used to be on VH1 and MTV. And
You
shit.
trying to say you watch Lifetime, bro?
No, the fucking people on. They said it was on Lifetime.
I don't know about this.
I never heard. I never knew it was a show.
Yeah, this is new to me.
Yeah, I never knew it was a show until they brought it up on the thing.
And other news. Since we talking about
Moving
Detroit
on.
artists,
Moving on.
let's get on
I
our
caught that
girl
one. He tried to be
Cash
slick. I caught
Doll.
that one, bro.
The only doll we acknowledge.
What about Cat? What happened?
Okay. So she recently did an interview with Shannon
Shay
Sharp.
Shay Shay.
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
it now.
and,
Well, I
you
didn't
know-
see that. I
Shay.
saw little clips of it.
She was just explaining how, she's been Cash Doll. She's been and since she's been out, there's been so many other dolls after her. I don't think like it was really shade to them, but I don't think it was shade. What do y'all think?
You would hear something crazy? I knew her before she was cashed out.
Yeah, you know her as a what, stripper?
No, we used to go
Yeah, she
to
was-
we used to go to Kool-Aid parties together.
Oh, she used to be a
She
Kool-Aid
used to
party.
be what was her name?
At the wreck.
At the Rec. What was her name? Hero Princess or something.
Oh,
like
really?
that. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Her name was
Okay.
Hero.
I remember that name.
Her name was
I
Hero.
do remember that name. I never
She got
knew her
one
before that.
video where she brought her hips out. I'm gonna bring the hips out one time for y'all. She hip rolled for a minute and 30 seconds. But she won a lot of battles in hip rolling.
Wow.
I remember that
I
name.
Big. I wish
I do
you still
remember that
had
name.
that footage.
I promise you. Her name was Hip
It's
Roll
probably out there
Princess.
somewhere.
Right. Yeah. I've been
Underground.
one Kool-Aid party in my
Hey,
life.
shout
I
out-
heard
shout
they
out
be
to Kool-Aid.
popping.
Shout out to Kool-Aid,
I heard they
exactly.
be
Oh,
popping.
Jerusalem.
The one I was
Oh,
doing,
Bethlehem.
I was there at 13. I wasn't even supposed to be there, and it was a
Listen to
vibe.
me.
It was lit. It was my
I done
first
seen
time.
her destroy whole cliques. Whole,
Cash.
Yes, whole
What are we talking about? Rapping wise?
hip roll, dancing. Just dancing.
Kool-Aid was,
It was
he had a lot of dancing going on.
Kool-Aid
The
had a
Rec
lot of
Teen Club.
dancing, like
Rec
dancing
Teen Club,
battles
it was a
going.
lot of
It was a lot
dancing
of
going on.
dancing battles.
Jitting, hip rolling, all kind of
She had a
dancing,
clique
man.
with
Shout out to
her,
Kool-Aid.
but she was
Yeah.
the best one. You
That's
know
where
what I'm saying?
I wanted to start. That's where I.
She was
started
the one
loving
that
hip-hop.
came out when it was serious. Like, okay, let me get in here, and she destroyed everybody. Her name was Hip Roll Princess. Try to look it up if you can on YouTube, but her name was Hip Roll Princess.
Well, she's
What made her start
only-
rapping?
That's Dex Osama.
What?
Dex Osama.
Made who start rapping?
Cash Doll.
Where'd that come from, bro?
Her. Her
She
mouth.
said that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
She
never
said,
heard
"Fuck
of
her." She used to rap to Dex Osama in the car. He told her, "You might as well make a fucking album. Stop fucking bullshit." Because she was a stripper first,
Yeah.
and he's like, "You might as well stop bullshit and make an album."
You said she was a stripper at the Brass Key.
Yeah, she was a stripper.
She was a stripper first.
She used to
I
be
don't
at my
know where.
cousin parties.
It was on Michigan. That's where Dex Osama got
Crazy
killed, on
Horse,
Michigan.
Sting, wherever.
I
whatever.
was just
You
making a
seen her
Brass
before?
Key reference.
Yeah, I know you.
I don't know.
I think I was a little
Thought
bit too
he-
young
thought
to
he
be there.
had one.
He thought he had
I
one.
don't
No one
think she
picked
was
up the
on
Brass
that.
Key though.
He-
I don't think so, bro.
You hear him? She was a
No,
stripper.
that's cap. Fake news. Cash Doll was never on.
What?
The Brass Key
No,
wasn't
she
on
was- Bro, I
Michigan.
promise you. She said on her interview, she said she was on
Crazy
Michigan,
Horse,
at the Crazy Horse.
The Brass Key is where they used to strip
Dex
like
Osama
bullet
used
holes.
to come
and
pick
shit.
her up and
Yeah,
every
that was
night.
the
And
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? One time she started rapping and he like, damn,
You had to be
really
a wild
cold.
boy to go to the Brass Key.
He like, you really cold. Like, you need to rap and shit. Like, I can see you really rapping. All you need to get you is a chain, a fucking a watch, and all type of shit. And she did that shit and started popping.
And
I don't want to think of
This
her as
this
a-
beef started on the Auntie show, right?
What's that?
the
The
what?
Messy Auntie show.
Oh.
Shannon Sharp.
Oh,
Oh, you wild.
I'm playing Shannon. You can come on the show
Here
too,
we
bro.
go.
I'm
Get
just
him.
I'm talking
Come
shit.
get him.
Now, why would you do that?
That's D Jack.
He gonna speak on it.
Why would you say that?
I'm talking shit,
Hey,
Shannon.
hey,
bro.
why would you say that, DJ?
I'm talking shit, but I fucks with shit. I tune in to all his shit, bro. I watch that shit, so
But
You seen live. You seen live.
yeah,
basically,
I watch.
Asian doll caught wind of what she was saying, and she was basically like, "Bitch, you wasn't the only doll. You ain't start this shit." but don't nobody even know you old.
I feel like that's her just trying to catch, because that's like,
Who is the Asian?
I feel like Asian. I want. Yeah, exactly.
I think
Like,
that, yeah.
Who is she?
You
That's
heard
Detroit don't acknowledge her. I mean, I really don't know one of Asian doll songs.
I can't name a
I
song.
have
Nobody.
to hear some shit to say. But
That sounds like
I
a
have
stripper.
heard some of her freestyles, and she is pretty lyrical. She is. I like the way she flow. But
Yeah, but don't try to pretend like y'all didn't follow that.
follow that
Like you
way.
acknowledge that. I feel like you pay homage. You follow that acknowledgement. Like the dials. Okay, dial means something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she basically
So,
said
like,
I never came out as Cash Minaj.
She
like,
said, "I never looked up to you." I
Yeah,
didn't
like
yeah.
she started that. She started the wave.
She's
for
like,
sure.
"Oh, I never looked up to you," and I
Y'all
got
was-
that from
She
Foxy
was still a
Brown.
teenager when
Foxy Brown
Cash was,
had
you know.
China Doll, and I'm like, bitch, Foxy dropped that China Doll in the early '90s.
Because Cash
was
has
not
been
even
around
nowhere
for
you know
like
about
10
it.
years
Thought
now,
about
right?
you wouldn't even know
Not long.
nowhere thought about in that time frame. You was not listening to that. Please stop.
You know she wasn't
You know
listening
where
to
you
that
got
shit.
that doll from.
She wasn't in
Please
that
stop the
pocket.
cap.
She was not in that pocket. Unless one of her aunties or somebody she heard listen
She
to
can
that
stop
shit.
the cap. Period.
I am so
I'm just
glad
saying,
that
unless
we're
she
just
heard when her that was out of her pocket type shit. Cash that wasn't listening to
on
her.
us up. None of
Put
them.
it on that shit.
Big
She
Dank.
wasn't- That shit.
Asian, none of them. We just reporting live
I'm just listen.
from
We
the
just-
gutter, bitch.
listen.
That's for
Yeah,
you.
wow.
Curry
not
news.
from the gutter.
Live from the
gutter.
gutter.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, from the
Live
gutter
from
took
the
me out. That means
gutter.
it's time to go.
Wow.
Reporting live from the gutter.
Reporting live from the gutter.
Yeah,
What that
it's time to call it a day and come back next week and come up with something else and figure it out next week, man. Yeah, I think that's it. Now, anybody got anything else? I think we covered everything.
That's that's it.
I mean, there's a couple other things doing, but I mean, we've
Oh wait.
We'll bring it back.
yeah. I don't want
Let's
to
not see
kill
how
the
next
show
week
on
goes. Yeah.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
sad news, but yeah. So I think
Yeah.
that's it for this week. We're almost 2 hours in. You know, we spent a lot of time talking about the the major headlines, Drake and Kendrick and
Yeah, we
all that
covered
good shit.
everything.
Yeah.
Anybody want to close out with anything? Anybody got anything going on?
Oh, y'all see he made it official? It's a golf with America now.
Oh sure.
Oh man.
It's
Yeah,
official.
he wasn't bullshitting.
No, I knew he
yeah.
wasn't bullshit,
Google
but it's
it.
official now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Google said they're gonna respect it once they change
I
it on the
googled
map.
it one day. It said both of them. It said Gulf of Mexico and
Google's-
Gulf of America. Then I googled it the next day. It said Gulf of America.
Yeah, Google said they're gonna
was in
change
progress
it
then.
officially
It was
once it's
it
Gulf of
was-
America
people were
on the
moving
maps.
when you caught it that first time.
Crazy.
Yeah, so yeah, Trump don't play around. That's what he's gonna do.
This is the last you're gonna see it in Mexico right here. That's what you called it right then. It's the
Yeah.
last for Gulf of Mexico.
I screenshot
You,
both of
yeah,
them.
I'm glad you did because that was the last of that one. That's crazy.
Great.
But we see y'all next week though. We out of here.
Right.
Out of here.